Goodness, this beer is so tasty.
Welcome back to the show.
How are you guys doing?
It's been a minute.
Let me just double check and make sure that we're all recording. Everybody, introduce yourselves. I'm Lex Friedman. Hunter Monaghan.
I'm Lex Friedman. Carson Hager.
I'm Lex Friedman. I'm Walker Pearson.
Yes, we do have a guest today. In fact, it is a beautiful day for that.
Wilbur.
Beautiful face.
Yo.
Introduce yourself.
I'm Wilbur. I'm an incel.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'2".
Wait.
About 320.
What are your pronouns? Because that's important.
Fuck, dude. It changes by the day.
Really?
Yeah. Like yesterday, I was Zezer,
beautiful.
but today I'm gonna be B-Bim.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go through the alphabet.
It goes, okay.
Yeah. So
it goes with the mood.
Yeah, the mood is gonna change every day, right? So tomorrow,
You never know.
It's just a mystery, man.
Yeah,
but every day's a mystery.
Mine's Genghis Khan. Those are my those are my pronouns. That's what I identify. So, ladies, watch out.
What's crazy is the other day I identified as Michael Jackson. It was really weird.
I'm gonna go fucking Matt Walsh under you. You know when Matt Walsh is like, well, I can't make you call me certain adjectives, so why would I call you certain pronouns?
Oh God.
That's like his main argument. That great guy.
Yeah.
You see him?
He's just
Matt
looking
Walsh?
for trouble.
Yeah, that's his name.
Yeah, I'm on his side.
Yeah, that's his name. Yeah, me too. I'm just kidding. I find it like...
You don't like him.
I think that his arguments are lackluster.
I have not seen that What is a Woman documentary, but I'm interested in it.
So you disagree with him?
No, I don't disagree with him, but like when you're operating on two complete different planes of existence, like they are, like his whole premise is like you can't name what a woman is, and they're like, yeah, that's the whole point.
Mm-hmm.
And so then they're just like in this cyclical fucking argument.
Yeah,
about, like he's like, well, what's a woman? And they're like, well, we don't know. Who's to say? And like that's literally all they say.
It's just fighting because no side will accept the other.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
I think it's more like comedy than like really trying to make a point. You know,
I agree.
I think he had that one. Didn't he have a
funny.
children's book or something? Like it was like Timmy the Walrus or something.
Yeah,
it was about this dude. I think
like
that
that
identified as a walrus. It was a children's book.
Oh God.
I really hope Kanye comes out with a children's book soon. That would be the best shit.
Be like a hood Dr. Seuss.
Yeah, hood Nazi Dr. Seuss.
Oh
my God.
And he gives
one Jew, two Jew, 3, 4.
He gives like the Nazi gospel in Harlem. He's just running throughout the streets.
Oh fuck!
The Jews have horns. And he makes it into a rap.
Oh my God!
Jews have horns. I knew that since I was born. That was pretty.
Hey,
funny.
whoa, dude!
That's the opening line.
Dude, Carson's about to get a call from Kanye in the
Yeah,
middle of the
he's
podcast.
like, I want to do business with you. Speaking of Jews,
Hey,
you're a fucking Jew.
Hey, yeah.
By blood.
So talk about that.
Just a little background about yourself.
I'm Jewish by blood only.
Wait, well, are you Jewish or Jew?
Oh, I'm top Jew.
off.
I'm top
Top
Jew.
Jew.
I'm
Okay,
top
so
Jew.
You're Jew.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm Jew, dude.
Okay, well that makes more sense.
Yeah, exactly.
'Cause we're all Jew.
We're all
Yeah.
Jew.
Yeah, like Kanye
Kanye's
said.
We're all
Jew.
Jew. Yeah.
I'm Jew, which means
Yeah,
blood
Lex
of Christ.
Lex was like, you said you're Jewish. He said, no, I'm Jew.
I'm Jew.
Yeah.
I'm Jew.
I'm Jew. Lex Friedman, who has like Jewish family members and
Right.
shit.
That were in the Holocaust.
Yeah, that were in the Holocaust.
He was getting pissed.
Yeah.
He didn't want to let it know.
No.
Like, he was getting pissed.
He was getting pissed, and he's like such a nice guy.
Yeah.
So like he was trying to.
He was trying to conserve himself. You know, we saw a different side of him there.
Yeah.
Well, he also knows that Kanye, like he has respect for Kanye.
And then Kanye was like,
yeah.
I don't trust you. You're like everybody else.
Yeah, and he's like, why would you say that? That hurts me.
But he never looked at him. He's just looking down like, why would you?
Yeah, he looks down at his
Walker's,
shit.
you're a gain all the way down.
I don't know.
Turn up the gains. It's
What-
gains o'clock.
So
What's
it's the top knob on the back. You just turn it all the way down.
Oh,
So,
that
like,
sounds
to the left?
familiar.
How's it now? Tell me when I need to stop. Tell me when.
Tell him when he needs to stop.
Tell me when. Tell me when.
Just laugh really loudly. Yeah, way more than that. Just
This
turn
is
it.
as low as it. I think it's just as low as it goes. Right?
Okay, I think that's perfect. Yeah, that's great.
Okay. Sorry
I think
for being
my
loud.
ear's bleeding. No, it's not your fault. It's the
I'm
microphone
sorry
game.
for
You know.
being.
So tell us a little bit about yourself, like your major and what you want to do in life, your aspirations.
I'm a history major, minoring in journalism. I want to be a lawyer, so I hope this doesn't go anywhere.
Oh, wait. All right, we should not refer to him as Walker. We're going to have to bleep that out.
I'm not bleeping shit.
You've got to.
Nah.
Yeah.
Why?
He can't be known.
Well, we've already said a bunch of shit, so I don't want to
I am
bleep out
Batman.
multiple
Fuck.
shit.
All right, fine. Whatever.
Well, just, I'll just deny.
Nobody
Possible
will
deny.
find
Yeah,
this,
exactly.
and if it
There's no
blows up,
video.
we'll make the video private.
Yeah, it's
Well,
Walker.
there's no video.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, facts.
Well,
Anyway,
yeah, no,
so
you're
I'm
fine.
I'm a history major, minoring in journalism. I want to be a lawyer. I write news articles now for the school, which is taking up a good bit of time, and I actually enjoy it. I actually enjoy it.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty
So
freaking
what?
cool.
Like, give me an example of one that you've.
the
come up
one
with.
that the only one I've had published so far, because it's only been this semester, is I did a story on the TikTok, like the banning of TikTok.
Which
it
is
has-
really interesting right now.
Yeah, it is.
Like in
It
what?
is.
Interesting.
It's not banned on school, like at our school yet, but the writing's on the wall.
It's
like,
going to be.
Yeah, dude. Like even at Auburn, they didn't just ban it off the devices, they banned it off the Wi-Fi.
Holy
Really?
shit.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
So is
Badass.
it Congress doing this because they're
yeah.
Republican?
Well, dude, I can't remember. I think Hawley. Some
Yeah, Josh Hawley.
Yeah, he introduced the bill yesterday. Remember I
Oh,
told
so
you
it's
about it?
Senate.
Yeah.
Okay.
He just introduced a bill to ban it nationwide.
Holy shit! Like from the App Store?
I think so.
There's no
Well, you they took off Flappy Bird.
Really?
Remember that game?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
didn't
you
know
can't
that.
find
Shit,
that
I do
game.
remember that now.
You
Dude,
can't
he
find that game, dude.
He fucking killed himself.
Yeah, dude. He
the
killed
owner
himself
of
because
the
he made
guy who
so
made the
much
app.
money.
Wait,
Well,
he killed himself.
Well,
Why?
he made so much money, and I think that was just part of a shock. But he started getting like death threats and shit.
I didn't know
Why?
that.
Because it was like a
Who the
spy app?
fuck would
Because
give him a death threat
just-
over Flappy Bird?
I don't know, because people were fucking people. People.
Yeah.
They're fucking unpredictable.
That's fucking.
People
that's
are
stupid.
retarded. People are trolls
Jesus.
out on the internet.
That's that poor
and
dude.
it got to him. Yeah, it is very
That was
sad.
that game blew up.
Oh,
Oh, I
yeah.
remember that in
Holy-
That
fucking
shit was
6th
crazy.
grade.
I remember my brother, like one of his most proudest moments of his life is like he never deleted the app, right?
He kept that?
From his like phone, so it was still on. They can't really
But
delete
he
it from
couldn't
your
play it.
phone. They can just delete it from the app store.
But could he play it?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You know,
Yeah.
one game that's still on the App Store? It's like Trumpy Bird or some
Yeah, they
shit.
made a bunch of like remakes. didn't
Yeah,
they?
and it's like every time you get past the level, it's like the bird just shits on Trump. Like physically, literally
Wait,
shits
so
on
like
him.
every time you tap it, it's like shitting on Trump, or like you have to get through the
Every
pipe?
time you tap it, it shits. But at the end of the level, if you make it to the next level,
it'll
'cause
shit
it's-
on Trump,
yeah, it'll literally like
and
just
it's called
shit on him.
Trumpy Bird.
Yeah, something like that.
Imagine whoever made that and thought like, yeah, this is gonna have some severe political ramifications.
Imagine.
This is really getting my
imagine
point across.
Wanting to be president, and all it entails is there's a fucking Flappy Bird
Yeah.
remake where you're just getting shit on.
Yeah. No, like because imagine them like being like, oh, this is really gonna fucking like
Yeah.
piss Trump off, and
Yeah.
then someone
Yeah.
tells Trump, and he's like, I don't care.
Yeah, like that's
Yeah.
the thing about them all. Like they'll like go out of their way to like diss Trump.
Mm-hmm.
It's like what the fuck is he like? He doesn't give a shit.
Yeah. Well, they all also like diss him on the wrong fucking shit. Like
Oh,
they're
yeah.
like, you're ugly, and like he
Yeah.
doesn't care. He's fucking
Yeah.
78.
Yeah, dude. He's
You know?
dating Melania. You think she's with him because of his looks?
Yeah, bro.
What-
Like
what the fuck?
he doesn't think he's hot.
No.
Trump is 78.
He's like 78, I
I
think.
think he's a
No
little younger than
way.
Biden. I think he's a little younger than Biden. I think Biden's older. I think
Yeah.
Biden's
I think
about to
it's
turn-
by 1 year though.
Yeah, I think Biden's about to turn like 80. I think he's like about
That's
there.
fucking
Biden's
crazy,
fucking
dude.
ancient.
He's
Dude,
fucking,
But here's the craziest part, right?
He's
You have
dementia
Biden
out.
and Trump, and their only thing is they are separated by 1 year.
yeah.
And look at how different they are. Like, say what you want, but good God, man. The
Yeah.
cognitive.
Well, yeah, I mean,
You
and
know?
Trump is like a. I'm not gonna say he's sharp, but
No.
he's smart in like the business aspect of things.
Well, he knows where he's at.
Oh,
yeah, and like commanding attention. Like
Yeah.
Biden has no idea.
No.
Like Trump's been in the entertainment world.
Yeah.
You know, Biden's like just been used to. I watched a video the other day where Biden was like
talking about how like women
World
should
War
not
III.
have abortion rights. Like back in, he was like adamant about
Well,
that
he used
back
to
in
work
the
with like
90s.
Strom Thurmond
Yeah.
and all that back in the day. Who
He was
like
what?
he used to work with like Strom Thurmond back in the day.
What was that?
It's like one of the most like pro-segregation senators or
Oh, yeah.
congressmen from the South.
Well, he wouldn't put his kid in public schools because they weren't segregated.
So,
Yeah.
but
That's
anyway, yeah. So I write news articles.
Yeah, he's racist.
And so
funny. You should
yeah,
write an article about that.
yeah. My next article is about to be about the carnivore diet and like the animal-based diet and how that's taken over.
You write about Liver King.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring up him, Jordan Peterson, Joe Rogan, how they're all like.
What is
they've done
Liver
it.
King looking like nowadays?
He's honestly looks better.
Really?
Now that he's like over 20
Well,
days.
dude,
natty.
he was like puffy as
He was
fuck.
so
Yeah.
puffy. Like his core. Yeah,
It's
it was
ridiculous.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like the width of it was like.
Well, that's
way too
a
big.
telltale sign
thickums.
He was thick
of steroid use.
Oh, yeah.
When someone has like bloated abs like
It's because
that.
their organs are big, right? Isn't it?
well,
'Cause, like,
it's-
it grows their organs or something.
I don't know. I don't know the science behind it, but it is like a
It's probably the sarcoplasmic hypertrophy going on.
because
Yeah.
you're
Go
you're a
off.
science boy. You know about this.
Yeah, go off.
You do know about this.
Do you know?
You
about
should
this?
know about
you
this.
should.
Why should I know
Go
about
off,
this?
King.
Because you're a
About
little science
steroids?
boy.
I don't know
Spit
about
that shit,
steroids.
homie.
You love
bro.
science.
I do love science,
Yeah.
but there is a difference between there's sarcoplasmic hypertrophy and myofibrillar hypertrophy,
You gotta dumb that down.
which basically sarcoplasmic is like the idea of getting ripped more on the aesthetic end or like the conditioning end rather than weightlifting. So sarcoplasmic would be like lower weight, high reps.
Right.
Is it like
And
where you're not-
Bodybuilder shit.
Myofibrillar is more so like
Functionality.
heavyweight, you know.
is,
Like
is the
functionality
first
shit.
one
yeah.
Yeah.
But they both go into a workout. It just depends on
is the
what your routine is.
I can't really say the words because I don't remember them. But was the
Yeah.
first one like would it be like somebody who's like bigger but not cut, or would that be the second one? Like you know what I mean? Because you know there's two types of
Be the
strength.
second one, right?
There's two because like there's one strength where you're like really cut, and then there's the other one where it's like bodybuilder where you're like puffy.
So
pretty
yeah, I
thick.
think it would be the puffy one.
Would be the first one or the second?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the sarcoplasmic.
Where it's all about looks.
Because like you look better, but you're not necessarily as strong as somebody who would do high weight, low reps.
And then
Yeah.
maybe like David Goggins, like he's not the biggest dude, but he is
He's fucking
Yeah.
strong. Well,
Strong.
that also
that-
like,
workhorse.
I'm sure in the second category, like in the functionality category, you have multiple different subcategories. Like you have powerlifters who are strong, but
Yeah.
they're not really fast. And then you have people like David Goggins who like run, but they're not as strong as powerlifters. And then
Yeah.
you have everything
Yeah.
in between.
Well, I also have to ask this, all right, with the powerlifters. All right, I've always wondered this. So like, I'll see them on Instagram, and they're like, they're lifting mad weight, but they're only moving it, like, you know what I'm saying? Like they'll be in like the deadlift position, but their legs are already like,
Well, it's how they're built.
yeah. So is that just how they're?
Yeah,
you
like
know what I mean?
like
'Cause
the
I've never
best
understood that. Like I'm
the
like,
best powerlifters are going to be people with short limbs
okay.
because they don't have to go up as
That
far.
makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Yeah,
I've,
that
I've
does
always
make
thought of
sense.
that, like how Cole, like our friend Cole,
Dude,
he's
Cole
Oh,
used
yeah.
to be strong as fuck.
Yeah.
yeah, he's
dude.
he's like kind of stocky, like you know, he's just built.
And it's something like too. In addition, it's not only about short limbs. It's about having short like from your elbow to your hand. I don't know what you call that. Like,
forearm.
yeah, like that part, but then also like your shin. Like so imagine a squat, right? If you have a long like shin to foot, you have to go way deeper.
Oh,
But if you have a short one in relation to your
Yeah.
quad, you don't have to go as deep.
Dude,
And
one-
same thing with your upper body.
One thing that fucked with me that reminds me of this, now that you were talking about that, is like my ankles are so fucked up, and I always, you know, I kind of forced myself to squat incorrectly in high school because there was no other way for me.
Like how?
Like legs super wide apart,
Oh, I was the opposite. I brought it in close.
and toes like pointed outward.
yeah.
And
Well, that's how the bodybuilders do it too, right? Don't they like have wide stances?
It depends what you want to hit. Like that's more hamstring based and glute based.
yeah, I just
Bringing it
wanted
in
like
is
the
more quad
solid, like leveling out like the average squat that like a normal person should do, and it just wasn't happening like my whole life. And then I trained with Indrit because he was doing like this personal training class, and his professor told me, he was like, yeah, dude, it's all on your ankles.
It is.
Like
I mean,
the
it's a lot of ankle
flexibility
mobility.
in my ankles would not let my body physically like go back in
way.
that squat.
that's
And
me,
we
dude,
did so what they
Oh, I
did
know
to
with
fix
you.
that,
Yeah, dude.
what they did to fix that is they had a little like long stick, like a bar that I would put my heels on. And once that happened, it was like
No
I was
kidding.
a new man.
yeah.
It was like I was a
No
new man.
kidding.
I could squat like normal, just like at a little incline, but that just helped my ankle mobility
Yeah.
so
I need to
much.
get
And I was
that
like,
then.
why have I not known this my whole
Well, it's because
life?
when you like when your foot's flat, you have to flex it more.
Yeah.
But I know damn well with your cinder block feet, you ain't getting no.
You kidding me,
fucking
dude?
mobility.
Well, that's why I don't squat, dude.
Well, I believe it.
I mean, I can squat like without weight, but like
That ain't
that
much
shit
more than that.
hurts, bro.
'Cause
like
have you ever seen his feet?
I'm
don't-
missing a
I
bone
don't
in each of my
know.
ankles, so I'm extremely
Really?
flat-footed. And
They're
my feet
fucked.
Go, like for the people who are listening, all right, like literally take your feet and just point them out. Just point them to the side, right? And that's my feet, dude. Like, and they're like the
I-
ankles are rolled in. It's
Okay.
bad.
They're just slabs.
I walk like a duck too, though. That's how I
That's
walk.
why I
No,
mean, you
but
get
he's at
along.
another
Yeah.
level.
That's why
dude.
me and you get along.
He's at another.
Yeah,
That's why he could
probably.
only swim.
yeah,
Because
dude. With
those
these
fucking
feet,
flappers,
bro. Every
He's
time
got
we
fucking
had, every
frog
time
feet.
during practice we were using the kickboards, I was zooming, dude.
Yeah, I bet.
I was fucking going ham, bro.
You've got fucking
Damn,
paddle
yeah.
boards for feet, bro.
yeah,
planks on
yeah, yeah. That's
It's
why I
not
don't
like
play
me.
land sports because I trip over them bitches.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, it's so funny, dude. What did
Yeah.
I say to you the other day?
Dude, I can't remember,
I
but
know.
you pulled out the best fucking quote.
he
for
was
that
like,
shit.
oh fuck, what'd you say?
I was pulling your leg or some shit, and then
He
you're
was
like, I know you
roasting
ain't
me.
talking about me with those fucking
I was like the only
flappers
thing.
or some shit.
I was like the only thing that fucking goes because you're like talking about beating the shit out of me or something. You're like, I'm finna hit you and go clunk clunk clunk, and I was like, the
yeah.
only thing that's going clunk 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 is those motherfucking feet you got.
Bro,
was
I
a
make
good
so
one.
much noise when I walk, bro. I'm just slapping them things on the ground, bro.
Yeah.
Ain't no regard for
Like
human life
damn
when
Donald Duck.
that. Dude, I'm
Yeah,
telling you,
dude.
bro. Make way, cause quack quack, bitch. I'm in.
Whenever he like
Fuck.
takes a walk in the middle of the night out in the kitchen or something, I'm like, who's throwing meat on the ground?
And then you're like,
just
oh,
like-
it's Walker.
It's like suction
yeah,
cups
dude.
is what it's like.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Like I feel like
It's
my
bad.
my like foot from the time my foot impacts the ground to my next step
Yeah.
is very small.
Mine.
I
no.
feel like yours is like
long.
yeah, you're on your feet the
Long,
entire
bro.
time.
I'm going like, whoosh,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, dude?
Rolling them out like a floor mat.
Yeah, I'm just like,
Dude, your feet are so flat and have so much suction. I bet you could walk up a wall.
dude.
bet you
Honestly,
could.
the way my flat, I have
Water.
noticed like walking on a roof. If I like blow off a roof with leaves, if it
Yeah.
has shingles, I'm really good at that.
Yeah, you're stable.
good. I'm
you
really
got a
good
lot
at
of
that.
surface area
Oh,
to
yeah,
grab on.
I'm really good at that.
Dude, you should train your toes and like become like
Dude, I can
like
do
a
some
monkey.
crazy
That would
grippings
be
with my
fucking
toes,
crazy.
bro.
Shit, dude,
Yo.
his toes are fucking.
You want to
Mine
show
are
me
long.
later?
Yeah, dude, I'll be
me
gripping
later.
you.
Oh.
Get that
Are their
grippy.
toes grippy, dude?
Grippy.
Oh,
Dude,
wow.
he's got fucking.
I got long boys.
I'm telling you, dude, he's got like
I got long boys,
Brian.
dude.
You know, Brian's got.
Brian's
hobbit
are,
He's got
are
hobbit feet,
Brian's are
yeah.
tall, whereas mine is like
Yeah,
big.
yeah.
Mine aren't really tall, very thin actually.
Yeah,
Okay.
Brian's got like hooves.
Okay.
Brian's got a brick,
Brian's got like
like a
horse.
legit brick, but mine are like flippers.
Yeah, they're like
Yeah.
flippers.
They really are. Dude.
I got you.
They're like, okay, you're at Navy SEAL training, right?
Yeah.
And like, they're like, all right, everybody put on your flippers or whatever they're
Yeah.
called. And then they walk past you and they're like, all right, Pearson's got his on.
Yeah.
And then they're
No,
like, wait, what?
they're handing the flippers out, right? They're like,
Yeah.
Johnson, Smith, Yeah, and then they go to Pearson, and I'm like, nah, dog. They're like, why? I'm like, look down.
Yeah.
Look down. And they're like, what? Oh, my God.
They're like, oh, shit, you already got him.
Oh, my God.
You got him built on.
God, Jesus.
But fucking
Yeah.
Brian's feet are like elephant feet. Like, you
They
know how they're
are
like
very, like...
sturdy and like straight
they're-
up
they're
and vertical.
thick.
Yeah,
They're-
I can't.
they're tall.
I
Yeah.
can't describe it any better than hobbit feet. I mean, they're hairy.
Yeah, they're
There's hella hair on the toe nubs. You know?
It's
There's like
disgusting.
yeah.
Yeah, no, they're like fucking like, you know, like
Every
Viking
time.
clubs. That's what his feet are like.
Jesus.
Like,
Viking clubs.
If he ever swung his foot at somebody,
Jesus.
they're
Oh
dead.
god.
Oh,
They're
yeah,
dead.
dude. Kick to the
Oh,
jaw
yeah.
with those things, bro.
It'll tear your fucking
yeah.
head
Mine's
off.
like a slap competition. It's gonna hurt. It's
Yeah.
gonna sting.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
not deadly. His
I don't know. Y'all be a good match.
blunt force trauma.
Y'all be a good match because you got the
Shit.
surface area.
I do have the surface area.
That's true, but he has the terrain advantage.
Yeah, but he has he has the density over me. His is
He
dense.
just his feet cause so much gravity that they stick to any surface.
Yeah.
Yours are like suction cups where they like latch on. His are like sheer force on the ground.
We take two different routes to get to the same objective.
Yeah. Like if Brian got hit by like a fucking like missile, right? His body would be like fucked up. But
Yeah.
like his feet would just be sitting there, and they'd be sitting there for the rest of eternity.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they'd be like the tail of the Hobbit feet
Yeah.
for the rest of time. People would be
On
like, "Where'd
his
these come from?"
On his skill tree, he definitely maxed out like stability, whereas
Yes,
I maxed
dude.
out like water mobility. You
Yeah, it's
know?
like
Okay, so-
it's like you're walking up a skyscraper
yeah,
and you're
just-
just using your suction
Yeah.
cup feet.
Yeah.
The skyscraper is orbiting Brian's feet.
Yeah. It like starts bending towards Brian's feet
Yeah.
as he walks by.
He's like, yo, whoa, what the
Yeah.
hell is this skyscraper doing, dude?
No, his feet are like the average person that comes into Olive Garden.
Dude.
Like just big fucking units, dude.
Sweaty, probably.
Yeah.
I love how before this podcast we were like, we're not gonna do Walker like we did Brian and Sheldon, and then y'all just started shitting on Brian even though it's not.
Well, yeah, now
Oh my god.
His feet are like the average person that comes into Olive Garden.
yeah, dude, facts. They got their own fucking gravitational force. His feet probably have a moon
fuck.
orbiting around them.
Yeah.
But see, he was a good swimmer too, better than me, honestly.
It's because he's got a fucking jet engine on the back, dude.
True.
He's got a fucking propeller, like just going full force.
Bro, it's like continuously dropping
Yeah.
cinder blocks and creating seismic waves behind you.
Yeah, dude.
Right? Whereas mine is just kind of like,
Yeah, yours like carries the water. His explodes it.
yeah.
Like he'll do one kick and he'll be halfway across the
I'm
pool.
like, whoa, what the hell?
Yeah,
You know?
he just zooms off like a
Yeah.
dolphin.
Yeah, dude.
But so, all right. So you said skill tree. What have we maxed out on our skill tree? This is what I want to hear.
Oh, dude. Okay. Oof.
This is where the meat is.
Yeah,
for
this is
me.
the meat. Carson, you're definitely. I could go the obvious route, but I'm not.
What's the obvious route?
Fuck, well, I mean,
Being a
the
midget?
gym.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
that's
but
obvious.
you know, probably like instigation.
Oh, okay.
Instigation
Chaos?
max.
Instigation, chaos.
Yeah.
I do that very well.
Yeah.
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 You
Yeah.
like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Watch-
start it very well.
Watch your mouth.
You can't finish it though.
You better be careful.
You mess with the bull,
Uh-oh.
you'll get his fucking cock down your throat.
Oh my god.
I don't know why you're talking like this because earlier when you walked
my
in, you
God.
said, "Oh, shit, is this the right time?" And you like asked permission
Oh
to come
my
in the door.
gosh.
Did
So
you
like now you're flexing.
You're serious.
Yeah,
You're
dude.
dead ass lying.
I'm not gonna lie about
You're
things
dead
that are
ass
real.
lying because I
No
came
way.
in, ate my fucking food,
Oh my god.
and then you walked out your room and you were like, "Oh shit, are you done eating yet?"
Oh
Like,
really?
oh,
okay. See, so what
shit.
actually
Oh,
happened?
God.
Because that's a lie.
Okay.
What actually happened is
Really?
he had his trash out, and I like snapped.
No.
And I was like, pick that up. And he was like,
oh my
he was
god.
like,
You wait a minute. Wait.
Yeah.
Pause.
No.
You snapped
yeah, I
at
went
him?
like this. I went.
Oh my.
You went like
Pick that up.
Oh
pick
my
that up.
God.
And he was like, oh, okay, sorry. I didn't know you were here yet. And I was like, it's okay.
Dude, okay, what actually happened is he came out and he was like, "Dude,
Oh my
can I
God.
get a fry?" And I clapped at him with my walrus feet.
Oh
And
shit.
I was like, "Fuck no, who do you think you are?" And he was like, "Sorry, master." And then he went back in his little cave.
You know, it's okay because weak people lie, so it's
No,
all good.
yeah, I know.
It's
Whoa,
all good.
I know.
And we'll move past it.
whoa.
I know.
What do you,
So-
what do you mean
so-
by that?
Well,
What
like
do you mean
he's
by
he's
that?
he's
You're
telling
weak.
he's telling
You
fictional
can be
stories.
physically strong all you want, but mentally, spiritually.
Well, see, the problem is that I'm about the facts. And
Okay.
you're about little funny little ditzy anecdotes
Okay.
that you like to tell to
You-
like
you-
make yourself seem cool.
Yeah,
I'm
you
like,
are
I
about the
understand
facts. You are about the facts.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah.
you
Oh my
look
God,
like
they
the
are
fox,
actually
the
mad at each
Carfax
other.
fox.
Holy
That. Oh,
Yeah,
fuck!
yeah.
Oh God.
Oh,
Yeah.
really,
Oh,
Chef
God.
Yeah,
Boyardee?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah?
shit.
Ellen.
Oh, shit.
Ellen. Okay, hold on.
You fucking,
Hold on.
you fucking boiled chicken breast.
Dude, holy shit.
Hey, he called both of my feet boiled chicken breast the other day.
Yeah, you look like one of his feet.
Oh, God.
See, that's bad. Don't
Yeah.
do that. Don't.
Okay.
Hey, whoa.
That's what
Whoa.
you look like.
Whoa.
Take off your beanie, you'll look like one of Brian's toes.
Oh,
I don't know if that's more just on him or Brian.
I don't know. I don't know.
It's a
God,
two
I
for
can't
one.
even- I can't even come back
All
from
right,
that. That
all
was
right.
bad. All right, good. You win this one. I'll get the next one.
I think
All
Carson's
right.
crying.
Also, none of that was true. I like nothing that
Yeah, no.
either of us said.
I woke up from a nap and dragged myself.
Yeah,
down.
what did happen? What's the true story?
I was eating my food, and Carson came out and was like, "I didn't know you were here." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm just eating."
Yeah, but you do this thing that really pisses me
Yeah,
off.
like the
Oh,
like the
God.
past 2 times that I've been over.
where you're like when I say something to you, and then you're just like you say it like this. You say yeah,
Oh.
and that really upsets me.
He said, "Wait, how does he say
Okay.
it?
He goes like yeah,
That exactly
yeah.
that short."
It's like
Yeah.
and you know what I'm talking about.
So
He
wait,
goes, yeah.
wait, role play. What do you ask him?
I'm
Like,
like,
what is it?
oh.
Is it like a? Is it a question that just is a yeah question?
Like what I said today, I was like, "Oh, you're here. You didn't tell me."
What did he say?
Yeah.
Yeah, see,
Oh,
it's
no,
literally
dude.
that.
Nah, dude. Nah.
That shit drives me up the fucking wall.
Nah, dude.
Hey, at least I don't give you short texts.
Yeah,
Bro,
but
wait, hold up. Yeah, you don't even, dude. You're on Do Not Disturb. I can't. If I ever in a car crash and I need you and
here we
I'm
go.
dying,
Oh,
I'll never fucking call
go.
you.
Dude.
well,
It's not even the regular
gotta
Do Not
keep-
Disturb where you can call, goes to voicemail, then call immediately again
It
and
just
they'll
never.
go. It just never does it,
answers.
dude.
I didn't even know you could fucking do that.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
So I
Here's
eventually
the-
just go notify anyway every time I text you.
Here's
This
the trick.
motherfucker's gonna see
just
it.
slam that
Yeah,
shit.
bitch.
being on Do Not Disturb makes me more productive. And I thought about it before where I was like, what if they get in a car wreck?
Yeah.
And like they have to call me, which
Yeah.
is a bad choice anyway.
Nah, dude, I
But
trust you.
I would say, well, I don't know my way around the car
I
the
had
same
to.
way I don't know my
All
way.
you gotta do is just like get me out.
Yeah.
Get you out of so you're burning in a fiery car.
Yeah, and I'm
And you're
calling
calling me.
you.
And then you're like, fuck, he's on Do Not Disturb.
Yeah, and I'm like, guess I'm dying.
guess I'm burning. I guess I'm melting.
Fuck, man. You know.
No, I because I've thought about that, and
Yeah.
the thing is I value my productivity more than that.
Okay.
And so I keep my phone on Do Not Disturb so I can keep, because every day it's a burden to like wake up and become a legend every day.
Okay.
And so I
you
can't
could
have.
just ignore the fucking notifications. Like if something important happens,
You
just
know how many
fucking
texts
answer.
I haven't fucking opened? Like over 100.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I can't ignore Hunter's texts because they're heinous. Because he says shit like. He
Boy.
says shit like my butthole's leaking right now,
Oh,
and he'll
shit.
text me that in the middle of the day.
Well,
Who?
you don't ignore mine.
Oh.
You say crazy shit.
I think I just text you.
I
normally.
do.
Like here,
Oh,
I'll
dude.
pull up
Oh,
some.
speaking of text, I got one that Jaden sent me today. It was Jordan Peterson talking about 2 Girls, 1 Cup. It was
Oh,
the funniest
no.
shit.
Wait, has he
Like,
seen it?
The
Has he
problem
seen
with
it?
2 girls,
You-
1 cup is the
no,
sexual
Here
promiscuity.
we go. Ready?
Oh yeah, play that.
I
shit.
can't do his accent. I'm just going to say it. You see, Joe, that's the dilemma. There's 2 girls, but only 1 cup. And initially you think, oh, geez, there's not going to be enough in that small cup for both girls. But only then do you realize what is in the cup. And that's a terrible, terrible thing. And the left, Joe, they'll tell you the cup only exists within a patriarchal systems of tyranny. And to a degree, they are correct. But at what cost?
Fuck.
Dude,
I read that in my class today. died laughing.
I fucking
Holy
I
shit.
love when people like remix. Have you ever seen the one of like where they chop up Peterson's shit and then put it in a random order and
Yes.
Oh
Yes,
yeah.
yeah.
he's like
Like the Joe Rogan ones.
well, I think this one's like where he's talking about climate change. He's like, "Fuck birds," and it's like chopped up.
Yeah.
There was
It's so
one I
funny.
saw on YouTube where it made it look like he was just roasting the shit out of Lex Friedman.
Yeah.
And Lex Friedman, he never looks at the guest, so he's just like,
Crying. Yeah.
So you-
you know,
the-
he's just sipping. And well, I think one of the most famous was like, "You're gonna make me angry. You're gonna make
I've
me
seen that
very
shit.
angry."
It's so funny. And Lex is just sitting there
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I'm a big fan. Shut up.
and the thing is why it's so funny to do that with him is because he gets so into it,
Oh yeah.
so into
Yeah.
it sometimes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like he'll just start crying.
lost.
He'll just start
lost
crying.
in it.
Like in
Yeah.
that same episode with Lex Friedman, he was talking about like how life is yin and yang and some deep thing about, you know, there's love and pain.
Yeah.
And then he just started fucking crying.
Yeah, dude.
And I was
Yeah.
like, whoa, dude.
Because he's one of those
It's on
guys.
some
that's-
real shit.
He's so smart.
He's so smart.
He's so like he wasn't a Christian for a long time,
Mm-hmm.
and like he'll say this. It's because he overthought it too much.
Yeah.
And like that goes against the doctrine of faith, right? Which
Mm-hmm.
is kind of just following blindly and
Yeah.
not questioning it. And so he realized that was a problem with him. I think it's very admirable to be able to be that smart and then realize sometimes you're too smart
Yeah.
for your own good.
Yeah, because that's. I feel like most people, sure, they have the awareness that they're like smart, but like don't have the awareness to like believe or give in to anybody else's like opinion
Yeah. Yeah.
or way of thinking. So
Yeah.
they think that they're always right, and then they have that
Yeah.
smart ass egotistical aspect to them. But
Well, the problem now is that everybody thinks they're smart because they're on Twitter
They
and
are.
they have access to all the information.
Oh, yeah, they are.
And so now everybody, like, it's like, okay, what we were talking about with Matt Walsh,
Yeah.
those girls that he's talking to are fully convinced, and there's no way you can convince them otherwise that they are wrong
Yeah.
because they have become so inundated with the information of that side.
that is their identity.
Yeah,
is
it's
identifying with that and arguing with that like it depends
Yeah.
on their life.
Yeah, and so you can sit there. This is my thing with him: is you can sit there all day and fucking argue. Well, what is a woman? And it's just not. You're just running circles. Like it's gonna do nothing.
Because to them, you're not even attacking like the concept of what a woman is. You're attacking their identity,
Right.
who they are,
Right.
right. And that, I mean, you just can't argue with somebody like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like it literally is like on the same level as like attacking you, like attacking your whiteness or something, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you are white, and that is
Yeah.
part of who you are.
Yeah.
It's
And to them, that's
different.
like it's like
Yeah, and they
it's not just
operate.
a side thing.
They operate on the premise that
Yeah.
like being white is inherently racist
Yeah.
and evil and all that shit.
Yeah.
And I'm
Yeah.
just like, it's just that. Like it's
gotten
literally
to the
just
point,
a
dude.
race.
It's gotten to the point now where it's like there's no point. There's just no point.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm
There's just
saying
no
behind all
point.
this.
There's no
Like,
point.
There's really no point in arguing with anybody anymore.
Yeah.
Because
I don't
everybody's
know about
so,
that.
No, there isn't
Well,
though. Like
I don't
everybody's
know.
so set in
I still
stone.
believe that some people can be convinced. It's not like
I think
there's
it's a
big
small
difference.
minority on Twitter.
Yeah, there's a big difference between like the political arguments and then shit like when it comes to sexual orientation or gender, because like politics is like we align with these ideas, sure, but whenever you come at somebody like for their race or like their gender or their sexual orientation,
Like their
it's
identity.
like yeah, that is their identity.
Yeah,
So
I
it's not
mean-
like they're aligning with the
I mean, they
views
have it,
particularly,
yeah.
but you are like attacked. They feel like you're attacking them.
But the
personally.
the thing with that is that those things are so conflated now. Where if you're like, okay, where's a non-binary conservative? Where's a non-binary that supports
no, I
gun
agree. I agree.
rights?
It's very polarized.
You know,
There,
like it's
I mean, there are. Yeah, there's not.
there's no like I that's
I want
why
to meet one.
There's
I'm
a
not-
trans.
Me
Sex,
too!
there's
I wanna
trans
meet one, dude.
Republicans,
there are few
like
trans
that Blair
Republicans.
girl.
But like,
But the
okay,
media would never push that out.
there are no pro-choice people who are like pro Second Amendment. Where's that?
I
You
know one.
Where's that? Who?
My lawyer that I work for, her husband, he owns like hella guns, but he's also a really rabid Democrat.
Well, that's nice. I like that.
Yeah.
I admire that. I
Yeah.
really do.
Mhm.
But if you're like
He's cool.
pro-choice and then
cool as
you
fuck.
know nothing about economics, but you're just like, communism's the way to go.
Also, Miss Lynn is that too, but
What? She's
she's
free
pro-
market?
She's pro. Like she's pro-choice, pro-Second Amendment, understands the economy.
And I respect that. I respect that.
She is definitely like, yeah, dude, like she knows what she's talking about. And
but
that's
the
why
new
you can
age isn't like that.
No, dude, no.
The new age
It's-
is all about checking the boxes.
I think with age though, you'll get there because you got to remember like that generation like you know, the lawyer I work for, she is a baby boomer. And back when they were like in the 60s with like Vietnam and all that, they were fighting some good causes, but they also had some really radical causes mixed in there as well. And
Yeah.
they weren't really knowledgeable on stuff back then either. There was a lot of emotion, except for the good causes they were fighting for, of course. But as time got older, or as they got older with time, they started being more knowledgeable about the things that they were caring about.
Right.
You know? And I think where we are now, I mean, our brains aren't fully developed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're still a very emotional generation. And I think as we get older,
Some people are saying until we're like 30.
well, dude, older millennials are starting to
it will
get
be.
older millennials are starting to get more and more like calmed down. I wouldn't say, and it's not a conservative or like, you know, liberal thing. It's just they get more calmed down and they start to get more concrete in their beliefs because their beliefs are now they're starting to look for beliefs that are based on fact instead of just
Yeah.
emotion, right?
Yeah.
Well, I think the thing with like boomers and why they're more, you know, like just being in a free market is the most pragmatic approach. Like just objectively, like
Yeah.
there's to date no socialism country that has outpaced the economic growth that the United States or any free market country has.
Well, you're forgetting one.
Who?
North Korea.
Oh, I thought you were about to say the North Pole because that would have been true. But North Korea, yeah, they're doing great with the cardboard. Fucking, I saw this documentary
Oh my god.
where like Kim Jong Un and this guy, it was James Franco, and it was like a true documentary. They like, became friends.
Oh, what?
Oh shit.
Wait, whoa,
then
whoa,
they gave
whoa.
an inside-
James Franco's in this
Oh,
movie?
yeah,
wow.
it was crazy. I was like, I didn't think he was like a.
It wasn't a
serious-
movie?
Dude.
No. It
Oh
was
wait.
Like,
Oh, he likes Katy Perry, right?
Yeah.
Who was
that's
it?
right,
Who else
that's
was
right.
in the documentary?
Seth Rogen, which was also out of his
Yeah.
character.
What the fuck?
So it was, you know, but
What
it was,
happened at the end of the documentary?
What I can't remember.
I do remember Kim Jong Un gets blown up in a helicopter.
Which is true.
When did that
Yeah,
happen?
yeah,
Well,
I
I
mean,
guess the
this
media
is-
of there is really censoring stuff.
Well, yeah, you know, CNN
Yeah,
nowadays
dude.
is just
I
crazy.
did see like a legit documentary in middle school over North Korea. It was like an hour long. It was just all about how North Korea manipulates their civilians.
Dude, it's so bad.
And they fucking played this video for them. Like they translated it so we knew what they said, like in the subtitles. But basically, they were showing this video, like broadcasting it, I guess, explaining how North Korea takes care of America and takes care of Americans.
Yeah.
How it's always cold here.
Yeah.
It's always snowing. And what they do is they feed us the snow in like these snow cones.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
covered in piss or something.
Yeah.
Like they piss in the snow cones. I don't know exactly, but it was just the
Yeah.
weirdest shit I'd ever seen.
And we depend on
Yeah.
trade with North Korea for snow.
Yeah, some
Yeah.
fucking
well,
dumb
you know,
shit.
the leader, you know, Kim Jong Un is God.
Yeah, no, literally. Over there, he
He's
doesn't
God.
shit.
God.
Yeah,
He
he's
doesn't
there-
shit.
He doesn't shit. And I watched this episode of Lex Friedman where it was a North Korean defector. You
Oh,
wanna talk
really?
About a
Is it the
fucking-
girl?
Yeah, dude. You want to talk
Yeah.
about a heart-wrenching
Oh, dude,
story?
I haven't
dude.
seen that
Holy
one.
shit,
crazy.
dude! It's crazy.
Really?
Oh yeah, dude.
She was
so
like the
sad.
Kim Kardashian of North Korea. And she like,
Really?
had to live on like rice and bugs still. Because
Mm-hmm.
everybody there is just fucking poor.
Well,
Dude,
I
it's
mean, what about
crazy.
someone like the executives and shit? Like
Dude.
Kim Jong Un's people. I thought
Well,
they had like.
I don't think, like, the difference between them and China is that North Korea is poor.
Oh
they're
yeah,
dirt poor,
I mean,
yeah.
China's very rich.
Dude, they don't even have internet. Like I don't
Yeah.
think like a lot. I think like what 90% of them or some shit don't have internet at least.
They have to turn
I
off
feel like-
all power at like
yeah,
9.
Yeah, they have to turn off their power.
Dude, just imagine that.
The
Yeah.
pictures that are released where you see like food markets in the street, those are all fake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't have fucking food.
And like
Yeah.
there's I remember that girl. What was her name? What was that
Mountain
girl's
Lion.
name? That was
Here, go continue because I'm gonna look it up. Hold
she like talked about how and nobody like really thought of this, but like when she defected, she like looked at North Korea from like a live stream like satellite or something like that, and like at 9 p.m.
Like from somewhere else?
yeah, from
Oh, here it
somewhere
is.
else.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna butcher this.
Yaomi Park, right? Yeah, Yaomi Park.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what it
yeah,
was.
Dude,
yeah,
she is. I mean, dude, her story.
Yo, send me
crazy.
Send me the link so
Yeah, I
I don't
got you.
forget.
But,
I'm
like,
definitely gonna watch that one.
The whole country is lit up, and then at 9 p.m. shut off.
Yeah.
And you can see it from space.
How did she get away? Like, was it some sort of
She-
hassle? Like
now, so-
leaving the country?
There's different ways of doing it. I don't know. I can't remember what she did. I think
She said
go
she
to-
crossed the Gobi Desert.
Oh, okay. So she went into
God
China.
dang.
And
Now, I will say there is a lot of speculation about whether or not that's true. And some people think that she's a like purposefully leaked out agent.
Like
if she was, dude,
double agent?
she shits on North
Yeah.
Korea, bro.
I know, and I don't know, but like she says she crossed the Gobi Desert in 2 hours or something, which is like almost impossible, especially at night because it's freezing in deserts at night.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know,
I don't know,
man.
dude. Well, her goal is to like keep our like country from doing that. Like, you know, sometimes she'll be like, we can't.
Well,
really
she's paid off by the
censor.
Koch brothers and Trump,
Oh,
is what it is.
oh.
That's what it
The
is.
who?
Whoa, I did not
The
know
Koch
about
brothers.
that. I
The
did
Koch
not
brothers?
know.
Yeah,
about
the
that.
right wing, like equivalent of George Soros.
Did not know about that.
Yeah.
What?
She's paid off by
She's
them
paid off.
to
Who
come
the
over
fuck-
here and espouse
who
free
said
market
that?
values.
Oh my God.
Well,
so what should
me.
she
Where
spout?
are you seeing these things? Are you just speculating? Or?
On freetherepublic.com.
Oh,
wow.
what?
Yeah.
I didn't know they had that still.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Well, no way. Actually, it was called
Oh,
Conservative Patriot 1776.com.
Now, how
was
did
it
you
Kanye
conflate
West
those
lover
two?
9/11?
I don't know. They're.
you mixed those up.
I
didn't
like
ya?
using both of them. They're
They sound
reputable
alike.
sources. They're reputable sources. That's where I
Wait,
get all my
what site
information.
was this on?
What do you mean? I just told you.
What?
Conservative Patriot
Yeah, he's
1776.
given all of the sources.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
All of the most
Oh my
credible
God.
ones.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I mean, well, they are.
Always cite your sources, kids.
Sure.
That's where I found out the vaccine was like, lizard.
Oh,
Is that
shit.
true?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they say
Yeah.
it is, so I believe them.
Dude, I remember when COVID was first hitting, and I remember looking up like Chapel Hill and shit, like all that shit. Like I got deep into the rabbit hole, because originally COVID wasn't
wait,
supposed
I
to
accidentally
be
sent that to
transmittable
Carson.
between humans.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then they fucking added that, or it's speculated that they added that biology into it, shipped it to China because there was a Chinese woman that worked there,
Yeah.
and she literally had a flight a few weeks earlier.
Well, we
back to
had
China.
scientists at Chapel Hill that would go back and forth between there and what's it called? What?
Wuhan.
Wuhan.
Wuhan. Yeah.
But I saw this thing today. Fuck, they don't need the music. Goosebumps music to this. So it says they knew. Why didn't the vaccinated do more to warn us?
Did you?
The
get vaccine?
unvaccinated knew what we didn't. Some of them said too little. Most of them said nothing at all. A lot of blood is now in their hands.
What?
Did
Yeah.
you get the vaccine, Hunter?
No.
I got one dose.
You did.
You did.
You're
I'm
poison.
a one doser. I didn't get the second dose.
That
of Pfizer.
semen
I
don't
don't-
work
I don't
And
anymore.
then I
Really?
coincidentally got strep 6 times.
Oh, shit.
Dude, I know a girl who we went to high school with, and she had to get it like in the beginning, and I think she did get Johnson & Johnson, which is the no good one.
They straight up.
Yeah, they straight up killing bitches in the street.
I don't even remember.
I
which
remember
one.
I got
Is
it
that the
'cause
one that had all the fucking death
one
lawsuits?
shot. Yeah, it was the one shot.
I remember I got
Not
the
all of them
first.
do,
I got
but-
the first dose because, and I hate needles. So it was a big deal for me.
Yeah.
I got the first dose because my grandpa, he had cancer, and so I was like, oh, I'm gonna try to protect him because at this point they were still saying that it limits you getting it. and you know,
Right.
transmitting it. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna keep him safe. Like, fuck my body. I
Right.
don't care about him. And then after I got the first dose, they came out and said, oh, it doesn't matter. I'm like, oh. That's
Yeah.
what the fuck we
Yeah,
did.
dude.
What the fuck we did.
Fauci is the biggest joke in like.
Yeah.
Well, so
Government
Fauci's
administration
never
history.
actually been a doctor, which is the fun because when dude,
Doesn't he just have a PhD or some shit?
He was in. I think the one thing that was his claim to fame is he was in charge of like AIDS.
Yeah, no, he was, but that was a bad claim to fame. It was HIV, and then that like he basically told gay people that like they were going to die, and so
Yeah.
for years gay people fucking stayed in closets, like literally, not even physically, because they were too afraid to fuck.
He looks like the fucking 1960s Joker, just a villain.
Yeah, bro, he does. But Rand Paul, who actually has been a doctor, like I'm talking about like actually practiced medicine.
Yeah.
Because Fauci's just been to school for it.
Yeah.
You know, and like it's respectable, but still, it's not like I wouldn't trust anybody if somebody was leading me into combat. And they're like, yeah, I've watched a lot of YouTube videos on battle tactics, and I'm like, oh, okay, like have you been in many
Yeah.
war? And they're like, well, no, but I know a lot. I'd be like, okay, not going.
Yeah.
But he's just like, yeah, I'm an expert. Rand Paul gets him on the stage and grills him, makes him look
I
like a
haven't seen
buffoon.
that.
Oh, dude, I used to watch that like just in the morning to make me laugh. Like genuinely, it was so funny. But so this girl, this is like crazy. This girl we know, and I'll tell her name after the podcast. She got a dose of the Johnson Johnson because she had to work in the hospital, and they made her do it. And she blacked out and didn't wake up till 14 hours later. They made her sign an NDA to where she wouldn't say anything. Yeah, that's why I didn't say her name. Sign an NDA,
What?
and she slept like I think she said 18 hours a day for the next like 2 weeks, and because she was so fucking fatigued.
Bro.
Perfectly healthy girl, not a lick of fat.
How is she now?
What?
She's probably fine now, but I mean, you never
There's probably some
know.
underlying stuff. I mean, if it did that to her after she took it, there's some stuff in her now.
Oh yeah,
Like,
for
that
sure.
Her body is not.
For sure. But I know people who like I know people who never got sick, and then when they got it, started getting sick like a fucking, a leper.
Yeah.
Like it was crazy.
I saw some people say that it went towards your reproductive system.
There's there's a lot of like.
For women, no, this is from Robert Malone.
Like talking
Oh,
about
really?
women,
The
women
inventor.
specific.
and by the way, it's bad. It's bad, and you're in a bad situation when Robert Malone, the inventor of the mRNA technology, is like, no good.
Yeah.
No good. Like, this is not good. And everybody's like, oh, he doesn't know what he's talking
He
about.
doesn't know shit.
Yeah,
like,
he invented it, right?
He wouldn't have the fucking
Yeah, he invented it,
Yeah.
and it
that's
is
not
bad.
good. That's not.
But
good.
no, he said that 11% of the concoction, like the actual like physical serum in women, I don't know about men, goes and stays in their
in your
uterus.
ovaries or something.
Yeah, ovaries.
What the fuck,
Yeah.
bro?
11% of it. That's a lot.
Yeah.
To be staying there.
That's
So
over a long period of time.
crazy.
yeah. So I mean, like the whole argument that like, and I don't give a fuck if you got it, man. That's like your fucking choice. But like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I'm not gonna talk about this, but I like was heavily pressed into doing it
Yeah.
and had to like constantly say no.
That's my view, dude. I don't care if you get it. I don't care if you do or don't. But like, don't demonize people for
Right.
not getting it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's with any. And also, it's also like now that we know that like COVID is like not that bad. You know what I mean?
Right.
You
Yeah.
know, like it's.
I mean, the death count was greatly exaggerated.
Greatly,
In the
car
first
crash
half
with COVID,
year.
mark it as
Yeah,
COVID.
yeah, no,
death,
they
you know?
literally
Yeah,
said the
yeah.
CDC said that
Yeah.
like COVID doesn't have to be the
Yeah.
cause of death to be a COVID death.
Exactly.
I think the worst
And
thing
then,
is-
you had
but
COVID
they
and
didn't
I
tell us.
shot you
They
in the
didn't
face.
tell us that. At
Right,
first.
right. They said it
And
months
then-
later.
Yeah, like
They're like
half
that
a
counts
year
1
later.
million, but yeah, like if I shot you in the face and you had COVID and you literally were JFK leaking your brains out,
Yeah.
and then they tested your body and they're like, yeah, he's positive for COVID. This is a COVID death,
Dude,
and that goes to
Yeah.
the
I
fucking.
think
fucking
the worst
bullshit.
thing about COVID is how like the censorship ramped up during it. So like at first it was like every COVID sensitive stuff like this conversation right here. If this was a year ago, holy shit, right? You know what I mean?
Nazis. We're Nazis.
Exactly.
Dude, maybe there was like.
And it's
No, keep going,
kind of
keep going.
terrible how that happened. And like, and now it's like they said, everybody shut up, don't say a word, and we're gonna do all these things, and you're just gonna agree with it. And then a year later, well, you know,
Right. CNN's like, there might be some risk with the
Yeah.
vaccine. And you're like, really?
I just thought of this just now, but like, what if COVID, like whether it was planned or not, is regardless. What if COVID ended up being like a little playground for their censorship to see how much they could get away with?
Some people
And
think
then
that.
because now it's like, I feel like we're on a different spectrum. Like
Yeah.
post COVID is fucking like
I say
everything is censored out the ass.
I think
I
Twitter
say-
helped a lot.
I
with
say
that, though.
yes, but also
Yeah.
no, because like you have states like Texas and Florida where like they were just like,
Florida locked down for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
they're like, fuck.
And that's why DeSantis is the fucking goat right
Even
now.
Georgia didn't lock down that
He
long.
is.
What do we
Well,
have down?
Georgia follow. If DeSantis had not, this is why I
Yeah.
like him. If
He was a
DeSantis,
trailblazer.
if he had not laid the foreground for being like a more libertarian conservative and like respecting freedom over safety,
Mm-hmm.
Texas, because Texas just followed suit of DeSantis every time
Mm-hmm.
on every single policy, and Georgia did the same thing after
Georgia's
that.
like third in line.
Yeah, because I mean, Kemp and Abbott are just fucking Bush Republicans.
Oh,
like
yeah,
they
yeah, yeah.
they play the role, but they only really care about corporate
Yeah.
benefit.
But that's the thing. I would say I would be, and I mean, of course, I have my worries for the future, but I would be way more worried if there was no like Florida. If there was no, you know what I'm saying? Because like,
Oh, yeah.
because that's hope. That
Yeah.
like their minds.
Yeah.
I'm not even saying it like just because. Oh, hey, that was a good one. Who did that?
That was me. You heard that?
Yeah, I heard that.
Dude, that one had some
I,
bass.
I hope the mic
Oh,
picked that up.
goodness.
Just a little-
It probably definitely did if you could hear it.
I don't think it did. I'm surprised you heard that.
Yeah, I heard. I was a little,
Your fucking
Actually,
ears
yeah, that's
must
probably
be-
why it was very bassy. I didn't hear it
Yeah.
in the headphones.
Yeah, it was vibration.
But yeah,
Anyway.
but like that's like I'm not even saying that because like they're conservative because I don't really care, but it's like they're not the mainstream like censorship. Like, dude,
Right.
New York had fucking drones in the streets,
right,
dude.
dystopian.
I
Type
didn't-
shit.
Like
didn't
they
know
had
that.
drones
Yeah,
in the
bro.
streets, dog.
Like China
like what's
right now.
China's doing right now? That
Yeah.
everyone's like, oh my god, that's terrible. New York was doing that during
Yeah,
COVID
yeah,
and saying,
yeah.
I mean, and it was dystopian. It was please go inside.
And you know what's funny
You
about
know?
that when that was happening? Because like Trump's like the conservative god right now, and
Yeah.
now he's like adamantly pro-vaccine,
Yep.
which is another reason why. And he's the reason why it all started with Operation Warp Speed, and all the conservatives who are like anti-vax are like Trump. Well, he's the reason we're here.
Yeah.
But
What is Operation Warp Speed?
it's where they like slingshotted the production of
Oh,
vaccines.
okay,
to push them
yeah,
out.
okay, yeah, I remember.
But so during that New York lockdown, when shit got real crazy, in Trump Tower in a restaurant, police were called on them on some like people who weren't vaccinated, didn't have their papers, which is fucking nuts. And in Trump restaurant where you should be safe, they were fucking hauled out of there. You know,
I'm
he's
telling
a
you,
fucking fraud, dude.
Yeah.
He's a fraud. That's why DeSantis all the way, bro.
DeSantis. While we're on the
DeSantis all the
topic
way.
of DeSantis, did you see the fucking African American AP history subject that he fucking like that was recommended to the school system like
Whoa.
through the board, and he was like, "Fuck that."
Well,
did
what is
y'all
it?
see
Yeah.
anything about that?
What was it?
So it was basically like the main idea was not, I mean, sure, there was definitely African American history within this AP class, but under the veil there were certain subjects that had nothing to do with it, like queer theory.
Under African American.
Yeah, like queer theory was the biggest one that people were outraged. Like absolutely.
And this was in what? AP?
Like- Yeah, like AP high school classes. And DeSantis went up on the podium and was like, "This is an abomination. Like, what does queer theory have to do with African? Like, sure, we should make knowledgeable about how there was slavery and this and that and like everything else in between, but to try and add in their own motives into it.
Well, that's the problem with like the critical race theory thing. Is like everybody's like, yeah, he's book banning all this shit, and I don't know too much about it, but like the critical race theory thing is not like just a subject; it's a lens through which you view the world.
Yeah.
Like it's fully set up on the premise that like white's bad, black's good.
Yeah.
And like the race binary.
Well, my thing is like
I gotta pee.
I don't like how we are constantly separating, right? Like I don't like how, like for instance, in the school curriculum, there shouldn't be like a whole section just dedicated to like African Americans throughout American history. It should just be included from the get-go.
I agree.
Right, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I remember in school we took like a week or something to talk about every contribution that African Americans made in history, and I'm like, or in American history, and I was like, dude, it was only a week. That's disrespectful as fuck.
Yeah.
Like we should incorporate it, and so we can spend more time on it as a collective throughout the whole thing. That way, we're not separating them.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly.
If, like, my thing is, if we're going to be America and we want equality, then we need to be equal and say everybody gets talked about, everybody. At
Yeah.
the same time, there is no different
Yeah.
schedules.
Because
and stuff.
they definitely is like my vague elementary school memory. Like they fucking
George Washington
barely
Carver.
they barely touched on it. But even
dude.
like even though they barely touched on it, I feel like the education like. The reality of it back then was not as accurate. Like, sure, there was slavery and shit going on, but like they didn't really dive deeper into all of the issues surrounding that.
And I get that, like, right now we talk, like, there's a lot that, you know, is in the curriculum for these classes. But I still think if you are going to, like just incorporate, you know, African American history into history classes. That's it. Don't make it a separate thing. Don't, like, try to, you know, just put it right there in there. That way we can always talk about it, and they're treated just the same as our founding fathers were treated.
Freedom of thought.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Like, we don't need to... to me, that is almost... It's hurting the cause. Because now you're making two separate entities instead of one. You know, we always claim that America's a melting pot, yet you're trying to separate the ingredients.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, I mean,
It's kind of weird.
the world's just going crazy.
It's a way it's kind
Like
of forced
fucking
segregation.
Yeah.
Did you see Eminem's recent public
Oh
announcement?
God, no!
Oh, dude, let me pull this shit
Please,
up. I
God!
fucking tweeted it.
Dude,
Eminem's been on some bullshit.
Eminem's
recently.
been on some
He's been on
bullshit.
some big bullshit.
I don't really
Oh
know
no
what
no
he's
no
been
no no no!
doing.
Not Eminem the rapper. Eminem's
Oh,
like the candy.
Oh,
brand.
okay.
I was about to say,
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah,
what
no.
Eminem's been doing, but I don't care about his
Yeah,
political
no,
ideas.
no,
He
no,
made
no,
like
no,
Kim
no.
and stuff back in the
I
day where
thought
he's
you were
killing a
talking
girl
about-
on a recording tape. Like, I don't.
wait, was that
He
you that
doesn't
was
really
talking to
have
me
a-
about this earlier? Were we
I
on the
don't know.
phone when we were talking about this? Somebody was telling me about how. Oh no, I watched a whole fucking YouTube video this morning about it. They're doing away with the fucking characters.
Yeah. Here, let me read.
Yeah,
this.
yeah,
Let
you
me
I
read
read
think
it.
it's a
I'm
Super
gonna
Bowl
piss
bait
real
and
fast.
switch. I
So-
think it's a bait and switch.
This is. Yeah.
Yeah, Maya Rudolph.
All right, ready? I'm gonna make it dramatic. America, let's talk.
Oh God.
In the last year, we've made some changes to our beloved Spokes candies. Jesus.
Jesus, dude.
Spokes candies. We weren't sure if anyone would even notice, and we definitely didn't think it would break the internet. But now we get it. Even a candy's shoes can be polarizing. That's a shot at Republican people. Which was the last thing Eminem's wanted, since we're all about bringing people together.
Oh God.
We're like pushing them apart because they get fat, right?
Oh, bingo.
Therefore, we have decided to take an indefinite pause from the Spokes candies. In their place, we are proud to introduce a spokesperson America can agree upon, the beloved Maya Rudolph. We are confident Miss Rudolph will champion the power of fun to create a world where everyone feels they belong. So imagine being a candy company and like the CEO of the candy company and looking at yourself in the mirror and saying, I own and operate a candy brand. My job, my sole mission
Yeah.
is to bring everyone together.
Okay. Whoa, wait, what? Whoa, wait, whoa. Pause. What do you own?
A candy brand.
Okay, and
Right?
what's your mission?
My mission is to not, make like candy good and
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Shit.
Pause.
what?
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 What do you own?
A candy brand.
And what do you do?
I bring people together.
What?
Yeah, that's what I
Whoa.
do. That's
What
my main
about-
mission.
What's your product?
Candy.
Okay, now what do you make?
Equality.
What? Whoa! What?
Some people call them M&Ms. I call them equality.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
I call them inclusion. You say shelled candy.
Okay.
I say inclusion.
Have you seen
okay.
the M&M Spoke Candies biographies?
No, God. What
Dude,
is
No.
dude. Okay, so
Fucking
you know the
Mr.
Spoke
Red
Candies, they
M&M
just
decides to
started
wear
out
high heels.
like legitimately. They just started out as candies, and they were just kind of running around.
Yeah.
just goofy.
Right.
They gave
Little
him,
candies.
they gave him personalities.
Yeah, I mean they. I think the orange ones
It's-
always. I mean, I don't fucking remember. I just
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
them doing stupid shit.
It's
Right.
fucking Eminem
Right?
lore.
But
is
then
what it
all of a
is.
sudden, look, it's Maya Rudolph. That's the spokesperson.
Yeah, and
Now,
she's funny.
Can we,
God bless
so
her.
we can't
Is
go
she?
to
Yeah.
the.
But the thing is, real fast.
Oh, here we go.
What
Meet the crew.
What the fuck would happen to the company 20 years from now if they didn't do this? Nothing.
So
No,
Like they did not have to fucking do this.
I know, but that's what you gotta be. That's the thing, is that we have these multi-billion-dollar corporations who use child slavery,
Right.
and it's their job to tell us
Right.
what equality is.
Right.
Yeah.
How
yeah.
fucking
And they're the ones
stupid.
that are fucking
yeah,
making
no,
us
I
fat.
I think that's all. I believe in equality and everybody should do whatever they want. Everything, right? It's cool. It's great. I don't want M&M's telling me that.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck what
Or
my
Coca-Cola.
fucking
Who the
candy,
fuck
yeah.
are you? Yeah. Anyway,
It's like when Apple fucking like had that shit going on in China where
Oh,
like people
God.
were literally getting killed in
Yeah,
their factory
dude, yeah.
and being paid nothing, and they were like, "Yeah, we're about to take Elon Musk off of Twitter for hate
yeah,
speech."
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
When did hate speech become worse than actual hate?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So on the
Physical
website,
repercussions.
you can go to explore, and it's Meet the Crew. Okay.
Oh, God.
If you're listening, I want you to play along. Okay. So when you go to Meet the Crew, there are these little like interviews.
Okay.
And
Oh,
on the top, you get
God.
to pick each M&M.
I'm sweating.
Let's start with the green one, since that was the one that Tucker Carlson had a problem with, being they replaced her stiletto heels with sneakers. I guess he couldn't jerk off to her anymore or some
Yeah.
shit. That was fucking ridiculous. I don't know what I hate more.
I didn't
don't
get
know what I hate
that.
more. The fact that M&M thinks they can tell me what equality is, or the fact that Tucker Carlson and some of these fucking right-wing dipshits are being like, make the fucking M&Ms hot again.
Yeah,
you know, like what?
put them in a burqa.
Yeah, like
feel
what
like
the
that's
fuck?
that's a rare
so
Tucker
stupid.
L.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is absolutely dumb. So this is the green M&M. Okay, caption: I'm too busy shining to throw shade.
God.
Okay,
dude.
and look, you see her? You see
What
her?
the
Right?
fuck?
She fucking Cardi B.
Watch this.
it's
So
like
it's
a-
an interview.
It's like a 75-year-old woman trying to be hip.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So it's an interview, right? Question: what's your best quality? Being a hype woman for my friends. I think we all win when we see more women in leading roles. So I'm happy to take on the part of supportive friend when they succeed. Hidden talents. Unfortunately,
Twerking.
being inexplicably lifelike is all I have to work with. Get it? Because she's an M&M.
All right.
That has been-
Uh,
Any past transgressions that still haunt you?
Okay.
Nothing haunts me. My motto is live and learn and move on.
What if she was like the abortion I got when I was 16?
Oh my god. Like
Couldn't
that
stop
fucking
throwing
picture
it
I
back.
showed you earlier.
Yeah.
Good God.
She's
That's
like-
what Tucker Carlson is all about.
She's like, Red M&M raped me when I was 16 and I had
Oh,
an abortion.
God.
And ever since then, I've been vehemently anti-men.
Well, let's go to the Red M&M's interview.
Oh god.
oh shit.
Like one day I realized I was a woman.
Oh God, the quote: "I instinctively know I have great instincts."
Okay. That's more along the lines of what you need from an M&M.
That's
Just
fine.
stupid shit.
That's fine,
you know?
yeah.
Do you enjoy your celebrity star status? Does a fish enjoy water, or a lion enjoy lioning?
Okay, what's his point?
See, I like this.
What,
This is
what's
better.
his point here?
What's your best quality? If I had to pick just one, I'd say it's my charisma and my smarts, and of course my humility.
Okay,
I
this
like
is better.
that.
See, I thought
That's different.
I
That's
thought he
different.
would like be like, my best quality is that I wear a skirt
Oh,
or something.
Okay.
You know, I'm
Yeah.
breaking my gender binary.
After my uncle touched me when I was
Yeah.
4, I realized that I actually don't want my penis anymore.
What if they like inadvertently expose how like all this gender shit comes from like mental trauma and shit? Like all of them have been like molested or something.
It's like they're Winnie the Pooh. They all represent
Yeah.
a fucking mental disorder.
Yeah.
So,
And then- oh man.
Oh god.
what's your worst quality? I'm a perfectionist. I can't help but to be perfect. And directors I've worked with tell me it's a curse. So,
Dude, this is like literally any 40-year-old accountant that lives in the
I
suburbs.
feel like this
And I
is
like
a late 2000s like kids show
And
opening.
it is,
Like,
but that's what you want.
and yeah, no, exactly.
You know?
Like you're introducing the characters of
Yeah.
the show.
favorite meme of all time.
Pepe.
I've been in a lot of memes. It's hard to pick my favorite.
That's better. That's better than
And then
being
right
like on the
below
Okay,
it,
limit.
that kind of pissed me
Red
off that he didn't
M&M
pick one.
slippers for $25.
Yeah, right.
Oh, okay. It kind of pisses me off he didn't pick a favorite though. If it says favorite meme.
What's purples? Oh my god, getting rid of the capitalist patriarchal society.
But like
Whoa, all right.
imagine yeah, right. So then there's that, and they just go right back to the So imagine being
Like
like,
ever since I went to the psychiatrist, I actually want my penis again.
yeah. So imagine, because this is what like the branding people must be thinking,
Yeah.
right? Is that some non-binary trans furry out there is uncomfortable with eating M&Ms because it's propagating white supremacy misogyny. And so then they get the wonderful news
Okay.
one day after putting their
Yeah.
tail on and their wolf ears.
Yeah.
They get the wonderful news that M&M's is now breaking the gender binary. And there's actually the fucking turquoise M&M is now a furry too.
Oh my god.
So now they feel more comfortable eating M&Ms to make them fat.
Oh wow.
That's what you have to think to do shit like this.
I would rather that to make like let's just make all of the M&Ms gay. Let's make all of them
yeah.
just the most farthest end of the spectrum so that all of these motherfuckers just devour them.
No, let's start making them like aggressively just straight up gay.
But you see what I'm saying.
Yeah. No, I see what you're
I
saying.
saw a YouTube video where the theory was that it was a bait and switch for the Super Bowl's coming up, right? And they're gonna reintroduce it, right? And this guy was like, "I have a great idea. What if at the Super Bowl they like lift a fake curtain and it's just all of them in an aggressive orgy?
Yeah.
And it's like
That's
meet
what I
the
want.
new M&Ms.
That's what I want.
Too busy
That's what I
fucking to give a
want.
fuck about equality.
That's what I want.
And it's
That's
like,
exactly what I want.
it's like the rainbow M&Ms.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. No, that's literally. I want fucking green Eminem going
dude,
ham.
Political
on
Compass
Purple
did a
Eminem's
fucking-
pussy.
Political
Just
Compass did a
fucking
meme.
munching on that carpet.
Just,
Just
oh,
going
God.
nuts, dude.
Going down that tightrope.
It's like the last scene of Sausage Fest,
Dude, you
except
said-
it's all M&Ms.
Yeah.
And like when the
There's chocolate chunks everywhere,
yeah,
just
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
melting because
Yeah.
there's the friction is.
Yep.
Dude, let's see. Here,
You can finish
Political
that with your
Compass
imagination.
posted a fucking meme with the M&Ms, and I'm gonna read every one of them because they're funny as shit.
Hell
So
yeah.
the orange one is cyber stalks his ex. The brown one is Fim doming the owner of the Carolina Panthers.
Right. Yeah.
Red is free OnlyFans of him moaning while he jacks it.
Bro.
Holy shit, dude. Political Compass has no fucking chill.
Dude, this should be on the actual website. Instead of what you told us earlier, this should be on there.
Dude,
Yeah.
Yellow M&M is poster on landlord Reddit. Green is anti-vaxxer who threatens school board.
Fuck yeah, that's me.
And then blue M&M is pays to get kicked in the balls. They're all just so fucking happy.
Oh man, that's so funny, dude.
God, dude.
That's why. Oh, dude, this is perfect timing because I have that bit about M&Ms.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is perfect timing. And you know what I realized is that it's funny because I was like kind of trying to add on to this joke a little bit, and I found the perfect thing. And it was that.
Just now?
No, it was like a week ago.
Oh, okay.
If you, there are no white M&Ms in the regular package. They sell them in like one package separately, and they're at a higher price.
Oh
Oh,
god.
God.
Oh god.
How fucking funny is that? That you take white M&Ms, none of them are in the regular package, and then you make them more expensive. Is there any way to say it? So they're doing shit like putting the red M&M in the heels, and then they're also making white M&Ms sold separately and at a higher price.
Jesus, dude. Oh my
Conflicting
god.
messages.
Dude, it's crazy the fact that we're even having this fucking conversation right now.
That's the world we
Like
live
the
in.
impact. I know the world is fucking crazy.
So
The impact
ridiculous.
of such a fucking, like, I wouldn't say monopoly, but like such a giant fucking candy company
Yeah.
that has this much effect on like the social status of.
I know.
Well, that's exactly what
business.
I tweeted. I said 2023, the year of M&M's taking a strategic branding hiatus to figure out how to effectively make everyone feel included. A candy company. I repeat, a candy company.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing is like inclusiveness. Like they're just that's it, everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody has to feel included, you know,
Yeah.
except for these comedy fucking shows that Dave Chappelle's trying to get.
Where he don't give a fuck, dude.
And it's not even him, it's the fucking venues that are getting canceled, you know.
That shit's crazy. Dude.
Speaking of M&Ms, what's y'all's favorite? I got into a debate with somebody today about
My
M&Ms.
favorite
like what their
M&M?
was. I'm team peanut M&M, dude.
Oh, I thought you meant the color. I
No,
was
no,
about
no,
to
not the
flame
color.
you.
I'm going to have a controversial one.
What?
Peanut butter.
That's not
Not
controversial.
peanut, but peanut butter.
That's not controversial. That's okay.
Dude, I used to get them.
Just get a
they're like
fucking
I was
Reese's
about to say,
Pieces.
but aren't they just
No,
like
shut the
Reese's
fuck up.
Pieces?
No, they're so
Are they
much
not?
better, dude.
Do they
so
have?
still have
do
the
they have
chocolate?
in it?
Yeah, but yeah.
Oh, okay,
Jinx,
never mind.
There's
Jinx,
something
you owe me
about
a
'em.
soda.
There's something about them, man. They fucking.
The caramel ones are pretty good. You know which ones are shit though? The pretzels. I don't like them.
I like those. I hate the cookies and cream.
I
ones.
like the
I
pretzel.
didn't even know they had a cookies and cream.
Cookies and cream is just a shitty fucking flavor. I think it's just sugar.
Dude, the cookies and cream at milkshake at Chick-fil-A though. That's just gas.
You know, I don't prefer
Shit's
the
mad
I
gas.
don't prefer the peanut ones, but I can't eat them.
I like them because I never get bored of them. If I just eat standard M&Ms, I'm getting bored after like the second handful.
I love
dude.
the
Oh, I love 'em.
sour M&Ms that they came out with.
What
Are you
the
serious?
fuck?
Nah.
Okay, I was like, what the
Oh
fuck,
shit!
dude?
I was about to get
sounds,
fucking offended, dude. I was about to get offended, man.
No, okay. Do they have? Because I'm about to get like
Sour
actually-
ass chocolate,
I'm about to get actually pressed.
dude.
What?
Dude, I remember the sour Skittles
Okay, I
being
knew it. I knew
like
it.
just objectively one of the most sour things ever.
Oh,
So they
yeah.
have mint
Oh,
chocolate
yeah.
M&Ms.
Just fucking
And if
I feel like
you
those
eat-
aren't bad.
No, get
They
the
have
fuck
what?
out of here.
I feel like they're
They
like
have what?
Mint
Yankee
chocolate M&Ms.
Yankee patties,
Dude,
or
it-
York peppermint
yeah,
patties.
yeah. Okay, again, get the fuck out of here.
What's wrong
If
with
you
York?
eat anything with mint and chocolate in it, you're
Okay.
a fucking psychopath.
Okay, you're a fucking psychopath.
No,
What do you
dude.
mean, dog?
Who
Thin Mints.
said one day, "Let me put toothpaste in my chocolate"?
That's not
Thin Mints
not the
are
same
gas.
fucking
That's what
thing.
it, dude.
No.
I
Thin Mints
You think
are
it's
gas,
only
dude.
mint?
I
in your
genuinely, I hate people who fucking eat mint
Okay.
chocolate chip ice cream.
What about Thin
Yeah,
Mints?
yeah, same fucking thing.
Bro,
Get the
Thin
fuck
Mints,
outta
dude,
here
you
with that
freeze them
bullshit.
bitches? Oh, you know what I'm talking about?
I haven't frozen.
You haven't
them.
frozen, dude. You gotta freeze them.
That
Okay,
sounds
here's what you
gas,
should
though.
do instead, right?
The
Squirt
York
chocolate
peppermint
syrup in your
patties.
mouth,
No,
and
it's
then
not
brush
that.
your
It's
teeth
not
and
that.
swallow
It's
it.
not that.
Because it's the same thing.
No, because it's like a
literally
sweet mint.
not
It's not a
even the
fucking
same.
pure mint. It's a sweet mint.
No.
You know, this
No.
man probably has nightmares about this shit, and then just believes
This is
that
the
it's
same man that
reality.
cooks his chicken breast until it's as dry as the Sahara.
Dude, you know what's
Talking to
dry
me
as
about
the
fucking
Sahara?
taste.
You know what's dry as the
What?
Sahara?
What?
Not your mother's vagina.
Whoa, hey.
That's for sure.
Whoa.
Not your mother's
Dude, take
vagina.
it outside with that. Take it
I
outside.
turned that shit into a fucking like
What?
fashion
God.
sprinkler.
What?
Fucking Niagara Falls.
It goes
No.
everywhere.
No, you ain't doing that.
You want to step up to me?
Huh?
You better watch your
Bud?
mouth, because then I'll come
Hey,
to you.
don't-
if you keep
don't
Hey,
fucking
bud.
start
hey,
with me.
Hey, bud.
Ed,
you
Ed,
ain't
and
gonna
Eddie.
do jack.
fucking fuck.
God.
Dude, shut the fuck up with your fucking. You fucking look like a pack of ramen.
Okay.
This is what he does. You back him into a corner. He's like a little snake.
No, I'm
Like
a badger.
fucking.
You're a little badger.
Yeah, don't get it fucked up.
Oh, really? You're a
Don't
little
get it
badger.
twisted.
You ain't gonna do jack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bud.
All right, you step up to
Dude.
me and see what happens. I'm tenacious.
You look like a fucking
Tenacious Z.
far left hobbit that found steroids.
Far left hobbit. That
Yeah.
found
The
steroids.
far left.
Isn't that just like Greta Thunberg?
I mean, isn't that your sister?
So you're autistic as well.
Yeah. No, I mean, I do.
Is that-
No, did you see how she
She got arrested.
Yeah, but it was fake.
No way.
Did you see that shit? Did you see that shit?
No.
Dude, no. There are video like I wouldn't believe this either if
Wait,
I had
what?
like not seen it. But there are videos of her like with the cops after the pictures where they're like all laughing and shit and like cutting up and she's like
oh,
with the
so
photo
it,
shoot.
so it was like a ploy, like a whole fucking political thing. No,
Yeah, dude.
makes you wonder: is she really autistic?
Bro, imagine wanting to be. Holy shit.
The sad thing is, I was serious.
Is she faking it?
Dude, you.
I mean, hey, that one bitch fakes her Tourette's on TikTok.
I've
Y'all
seen that.
shit?
I've seen
I'm
that.
not on TikTok. I don't know about this one.
I'm not either, but it's on
You've
like
seen it?
Snapchat.
There's like
No,
a girl.
no.
There's like a girl that goes on live and she like, or like in her videos, she'll always have ticks like every 5 seconds, and then in her live, it'll be like every 45 minutes, every 20 minutes.
No, I think she had one where she didn't even do them at all.
Really?
Yeah. And then she had another page which was about crystals. Shocker. And she fucking like
She
doesn't
didn't
Twitch
even-
at all. Never.
That's
But then
fucked.
like when she
I didn't know about
and
that.
she has like ticks that aren't
It's
realistic.
because she's around her crystals and it gives her power.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. Yeah.
She
yeah.
charges the crystals
Exact-
to manifest
Yeah.
non-Tourette's.
So when she's in the area with the crystals doing her little page, she's fine. You know, hey, how you doing? But as soon as she leaves, it's like Superman getting around kryptonite.
right.
He just
Yeah.
slowly gets weakened. It's like her, but the opposite. As she gets farther away from it.
And you know what's funny about that?
she's
You know
getting
what's
weak.
funny about that? Is
What?
that's probably literally her defense.
Do you think?
That's probably verbatim what she
Dude,
said.
that
to
crystal
defend
shit
so.
is a religion now, dude.
Dude.
Oh, yeah.
The crystal shit is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I love true crime and shit like that. And
Whoa.
it doesn't sound.
Where is this gonna go?
It doesn't sound like it's relevant at all. But there was this one. So this true crime channel like does a bunch of like murder investigations and
Yeah.
shit like that. This one bitch got so sick she had to be hospitalized, and they were still like, "What the fuck is going on with her?" Until they like continued the test and found that she was like exposed to radiation because she was a fucking crystal girl, and she would collect all of the crystals and like be all into it and shit. And she got this one crystal that was very peculiar, and obviously
uranium.
obviously she didn't know, but it was radioactive in
Holy
some
shit.
in some way, and
What
it was
the fuck?
it was in the fucking family's house.
Bro.
The family started getting sick, and they were
Dude,
like, "What the fuck?"
This is a
going
Rick
on?"
and Morty episode.
Literally.
She's
This
like,
is
no,
what
just
this
have
is.
faith. We will be
Literally.
gaining superpowers soon.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, speaking of Rick and Morty,
Oh, dude.
Yeah, tragic.
dude, have
That
y'all
shit's
seen,
so
have y'all
fucked up.
seen the
That's so
DMs,
fucked
the
up.
DMs and shit?
No, dude. I've kind of, dude. As soon as I heard about it, I was like, dude, I don't.
Hold on,
I don't even want to know what he did because it sounded.
I have to
bad.
look up the DMs. Some of it is comically hysterical.
Didn't he do false imprisonment? Like he held a girl against her will.
I don't know.
Was that him?
Oh, I don't know.
Was that
R.
him?
Kelly
I feel like
bitch?
somebody did false imprisonment.
may have.
recently.
Andrew Tate.
Andrew Tate.
Dude,
It was Andrew Tate.
He's still detained.
I don't know. I don't.
He is. No, he legitimately is.
I don't think he is. I've seen shit where he's gotten out.
Well, no, he's saying like he has like his last tweet I saw, which was like a couple of days ago, where it was like, you know, the bed bugs are my friends at night. He was getting all like sap, and you know, and then he was like, I even the guards know that I'm a nice guy or some shit like that. And he's like, I send one email a day. If you want to get it here, click this link, and it gives updates on him.
Well, I'm not going to. I know, like, cancel culture operates on a different wavelength of which the U.S. justice system operates.
Yeah, but like
And it's
that's the
in step
Romanian
with
government.
Yeah,
Like,
and it's
I
in
would-
step with them because in no other country
Yeah.
are you innocent till proven guilty. In no other
Yeah.
country. We're the only ones who do that, and we barely do that anymore.
But dude, like I feel like this, like the only reason I'm like not even like mentioning a fucking opinion on that situation is because like if it was like England or whatever, but okay, maybe cancel culture has something to do with it. But it's Romania, dude. Like Romania is not a part of that at all.
Well, they're trying to be, because what's happening
Really?
is Romania was like mafia ran.
Yeah.
And that's like he talks about, that's why he moved there.
Yeah.
And they're trying to weed that out now from, international governmental pressure.
And if he talks about it, they're gonna silence that motherfucker.
There are so many DMs. Like there is an overwhelming amount of DMs from Justin Roiland. Like
Jesus Christ.
it is bad.
And isn't the girl
Okay.
underage or some shit?
Most of them.
Jesus
Most of them, I believe.
man.
Okay, so this girl was talking to him, and he said, "Can you come? Like, come to me? Can I be sort of honest with you?" LOL, never mind. And she said, "Of course, be honest, Justin. It's okay, huh?" And he said, "Okay, you are very beautiful. Are you into girls? Not trying to be a creep." But that is not even breaking the fucking
Is it like
surface
that
of the
EDP
iceberg.
shit? Does it get as bad as that? Did y'all ever look into that fucking shit with EDP?
Well, I don't
like read the chat logs on that motherfucker.
Yeah.
He'd send her pictures of his shit
Yeah,
and be like, "Drop this load today
well, that's when he got caught. Is when he tried to
with
meet
the
up.
cupcake."
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude, that was.
Dude, he was sending some vulgar filth, and it was crazy. One of the craziest things is you read the chat log, and then like he'd be like doing some sexual shit. I guess he'd jerk off, and then he'd nut, and then you'd see post nut clarity immediately set in, and then he's just talking about like, "Oh, I shouldn't be doing this" and everything. But like 2 minutes later, he was like jerking off to a 13-year-old.
He goes into a speech after he
Fucking
nuts, and
creep.
he's like, it's really a vicious cycle of pleasure and shame immediately after. And he starts giving like a heartwarming speech. He's like, it all started when I was in 7th grade.
Oh God,
dude.
Oh, God. Dude. One of the DMs says,
So,
"Do you have a boyfriend?" And she says, "Haha, I'm actually not interested in men. Do you have a girlfriend?" And he said, "Oh, you're not into guys. That's kind of cool." "Yeah, I have an amazing girlfriend. You'd like her if you're into girls, unless that's not what you meant. Haha, sorry." And fucking parentheses.
dude, bro, what the fuck?
It's so bad. He sends.
So he's for sure a pedophile.
Oh, straight up.
Dude.
Straight up. He said, "Hey, dude, I'm going to be in Vegas on the 19th through 22nd. I'll be at the Palms in a huge-ass room. Are you DTF, question mark?"
Oh, what the fuck, bro? What?
And then blah, blah, blah. He says, "Yeah, I just want to see your style. Lots of porn. Are you into porn?" Like, that's not even the worst. He calls, I can't find it.
That shit
But
makes
there
your
is
stomach
this,
turn,
there's
bro.
this one where he, like, asked this girl if she's into guys, and she's like, no. And then he's like, "Okay, well, you should just be a fucking lesbian porn actress, you dumb faggot bitch."
Dude. Whoa.
Like close to verbatim on that. I tried to remember as much as I could. Like
Yo.
that fucking harsh. Like
Dude.
that fucking deep, dude. Like
Bro didn't hold back.
Well, here's my thing.
You're gonna defend him?
This is all I'm going to say.
Oh my god.
This is all I'm going to say.
God.
Hey, the fact that you didn't
Oh my god.
say no, you're not.
Well, all I'm saying is that Rick and Morty's a good TV show.
Yeah. Well, you know they're still continuing.
That's like the
Okay,
gra-
good.
that's-
Good.
Adult
Bro, it's
Swim.
not- I don't think it's gonna be the same without him. Wasn't he like the?
That, what if they
creative
really
genius
lean
behind
into the
it?
pedophile thing and Rick starts dating a 13-year-old?
Oh Jesus!
Oh, God,
dude. We are
dude.
going down a hole.
So
Holy fuck!
I'm an optimist, so I like to believe that the writers that have been there and like by his side will try to keep the same vibe as much as possible.
They won't be able to.
I hope that they will, because they have a 10 season contract. So
It's going to be shit the rest of the time.
dude,
I guarantee it. Dude, you can't do it without him.
I don't know. I hope that they can prove you wrong, but I kind of believe that.
He's the voice actor too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so who's gonna voice Rick? The Rock now?
And Morty, I think he does as well.
Yeah, no, he does like
Yeah.
all of the characters.
So Morty, I don't think it'll be a hard replacement. I've seen hella people that sound exactly like Morty, but like Rick and the like he voiced that. He voiced
to voice Morty.
Oh my god.
God dang,
Jesus.
goes full circle.
That's what we call a callback.
Yep.
But
Dude,
really though,
that situation though, just in general, is
She
just so
autistic?
fucked.
I mean, there's
Bro,
a
the
lot
way he
of.
said that, dude. The way he said. For real though.
I mean,
She autistic.
like,
What?
I know they can be smart.
She is smart.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Bro, but she ain't a pimp like my boy Sabad.
Nah, she ain't got shit on
Holy
Sabad.
shit,
Like,
dude.
Sabad would
bro.
fuck her world up,
Oh
bro.
my gosh.
Sabad pimping that.
So,
shit,
quick
dude.
backstory on Sabad.
Yeah.
Sabad's on Love on the Spectrum.
No,
He's-
we've talked about him
we
for sure.
have, but if you haven't listened, we're gonna give a little summation.
He a pimp.
He's on Love on the Spectrum, a show that's about like people on the spectrum, the autistic
Yeah.
spectrum, or I guess any spectrum, because they have Down syndrome people in there too. And I don't know if that's a spectrum. Is that a spectrum? Can you be kind of down?
Ooh, I don't know. I feel like that's
no,
a
I
big
no,
switch.
you're
That's an
either
on or
down.
off.
You're in or you're out.
Well,
Yeah,
isn't it-
you
Yeah,
either
yeah, yeah.
don't have
Exact-
the chromosome or
yeah,
you
yeah,
do.
yeah, yeah,
I was about to say,
yeah,
yeah, isn't it just an extra chromosome or some shit?
Yeah.
yeah. It's called
Dude, there's I
23.
can't even.
But anyway,
I can't
so
even say it,
just
no.
real quick. So Sabad's an Indian king, and he fucking does not
Fucking
want to
king.
date any Indian bitches. And if you watch the show, you'll understand he only likes
He's like,
white bitches.
no Indians.
And he doesn't give a
Yep.
fuck about what people think. He'll
No.
voice that.
Dude, the mom's the
He asked his mom. He was
Yeah.
like, "Is she Indian?" Like talking about the date. She's like, "Oh, are you excited? Like it's gonna be a good time."
Yeah.
He's like, "Is she Indian?" and she's like, "No, she's white." And she's like, "Okay, cool."
He's like, "Oh,
"Okay,
yes."
cool."
Oh yes,
yes.
dude. She was like at this birthday party. She was like, his mom was telling it, like doing this speech about how much she loves him, is proud of him and stuff. In the middle of the speech, he goes, "Are you done now?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Waste
cold,
no time.
cold-hearted. You done now?
In the middle of the day.
Yeah.
He's
His-
focused on that white pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the middle of his day
Yeah.
with the white girl.
Oh, yeah.
She's like,
He
yeah, I really
interrupted her.
like Glee, and I
Oh
like the music from Glee, and like I like other
Yeah.
TV shows. And he's like, let's change the topic.
He's
Yeah.
like, I don't like TV shows. Can we
yeah.
talk about something
Look,
else?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna cap. It may sound like we're poking fun at him a little bit. But I genuinely
absolutely not.
wish that I
Absolutely
had
not.
that little fucks to give. Like,
No,
dude,
yeah,
doesn't
no.
give a fuck.
Yeah.
I genuinely wish I had.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
No,
Like in the middle of the fake date,
Yeah.
she was like, "Oh, you like escargot?" He's like, "Yeah." She goes, "Well, what's it taste like?" "Snails."
Yeah.
Like, he's like, "Bitch, the fuck."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
what
that's
the fuck
fucking
you
hard
think
as
it
shit.
tastes like?
And then he's like, "Where's the food?" With that, because it's a fake date, so they bring out food, and they bring out a fucking empty thing. He's like, "Yo, where's the food?"
Yeah.
He's just cold hearted, bro. He's
Yeah.
like,
And then when he gives his card-
yeah,
He's a
she's
big
like,
boy.
We'll
I'm
split
sure he
the
was
check or
pissed.
some shit.
I
He was
would
a
be.
baller.
He's like, don't take money from my
yeah,
card.
Don't take money from my card.
But no, he like. Here's the thing with that is like with autistic people or anybody who's like disabled in any
Yeah.
sort of way.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing with like white liberal people, because black people usually hate white liberal people who are like, oh yeah, like I know the struggle and like I apologize.
Oh
shit.
yeah.
Black
the,
people
the,
are like,
the
get
people
the fuck
that
outta
are
here.
claiming all of the
Yeah.
like negating all of the racist, but for the black
Yeah,
community.
yeah. But it's like that with anything. Like when I was a kid,
white people are gentrified anyway.
when I was a kid, I hated when people, and like not when I was like 3, but like when I was like 8 or 9, and people would like talk to me like I was fucking 4. Nothing pissed me off more. It's the same thing with like autistic people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's you don't want to be like, oh, did you want a slushie? Did you
tie
your shoes
Yeah,
today?
did you tie your shoes? And they're like, yes, because they're really fucking smart.
Yeah.
Like they're
Yeah.
there.
Like-
People act like they're vegetables.
Like
yeah,
Elon
I've never
Musk.
agreed with
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, like Ben Shapiro.
No,
like,
you know,
dude-
Elon Musk is actually autistic.
Yeah, he has Asperger's.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
yeah.
Well, Dave Portnoy got in some hot water recently because he was like clowning. Like some people came over and I think they gave him like he said on like social media that he eats a watermelon a day. So these people in the area, like Montauk, New York or whatever, some rich area, they were like, oh, we're gonna go over to Dave's house and bring him watermelon. And Dave's just like a regular ass dude.
Yeah.
Doesn't give a fuck. So he invites him to his
Yeah.
crib, and he's like hanging out with them. And then he starts flaming, like he's roasting everybody, and he roasts this guy who's like in a wheelchair and shit like that. And he got kind of flack on it in social media because like, oh my god, how would he do that to like somebody in a wheelchair?
Yeah.
But like apparently something happened where like either the guy who was in a wheelchair stood up and said something or somebody, but they were like, dude, like they want to be treated
Right.
normally.
Yeah.
So
Right.
if everybody else in the room is,
Yeah.
you know, getting shit on, they're like, shit on me. I don't give a
Yeah,
fuck.
yeah,
No,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
There's this guy on TikTok. He has glasses and he's like Stephen Hawking-esque, where
Ricky
he,
Berwick.
huh?
Ricky Berwick.
Maybe.
The little guy who looks like a chicken breast, like he's all curled up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
he
yeah.
is like a comedian. Like
Yeah.
he wants people to do that. He wants people to make fun of him. like
He,
he is the type
flops
of
on the floor.
yeah. He'll come up with some crazy jokes too about like how he can't run or something. I like way more elaborate than
Dude,
the way I'm
yeah.
at the
describing
canopy
it.
at the Roots, that first guy, he had like a
Yes.
bad speech impediment, and he was
Yeah.
shaking a lot, and he would start to fall if he didn't like held his balance on something. Bro was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, and he made jokes
Yeah.
about
he
it.
made jokes about it and shit, and like I was
Yeah.
sitting there, and I was like, that's
But
just
that's what
beautiful.
you put yourself in there. That's what you do.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
like you
So,
have
yeah.
to make light of it, and you have to
100%.
like joke about it.
And I tell you what, I commend him because it does take a lot of bravery.
Oh, a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Not only to do stand up, but to like with
Yeah,
the speech
dude.
impediment and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
And so, and like, it also kind of made me think, like, bro, that motherfucker didn't bomb. The fuck is your excuse?
Yeah,
you know what I'm
facts.
saying? Like,
Yeah.
if you bombing, you wasting my damn time. My
Yeah.
5 minutes feeling like 50, but his 5 minutes felt like 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But
I
the
was
thing,
cackling.
the thing is that the first time I did stand up, I was so nervous that I probably sounded a lot like him.
No, you didn't.
I think I probably did.
You were fast.
yeah, I
you
was
were
so
fast.
I blacked out
Yeah,
when I got
you
up
were
there.
fast, but you were alright.
I love it now.
You
I
know,
need to go again.
So
I miss it so
just
much.
to give a hot take, you know how Lex Friedman, the pushback as he calls it, he'll just push back on certain ideas. What if autistic people, especially comedians, they have that like autistic privilege where you're like forced to laugh at them because you feel bad in a way?
No,
No,
because
you don't
I
think so?
wasn't genuinely
I don't
with that
think
dude
so.
on the stand up. He was genuinely funny.
Yeah,
Like I wasn't. Like I've faked a laugh before. I've seen people bomb. Normal people bomb.
yeah.
yeah.
And I've.
But I'm
faked
saying,
laughed.
like, somewhere out there, there's
Uh.
probably some people that just feel bad, and they're like,
Maybe.
I think you can
I think
tell
so.
though. I
Oh,
think you
yeah,
can
for sure,
tell,
for sure,
Like
yeah,
when
yeah.
and like people like that, like yeah, okay, people might laugh in the moment, but you're never gonna like sell tickets.
I was just playing devil's
Shit.
advocate.
yeah, no, and
for
I
a
like
minute,
that. That's
you know?
really cute and intellectual, and
I.
it's
think so.
behooving us.
But
yes.
going back to this, like Love on the Spectrum, my only beef, and I've said this to Carson, my only beef with that show is like they're not just showing like people with autism finding love. They're like sometimes putting like quirky music over it. You know,
They
they're like
are
doing goofy
definitely-
things. Like this dude came out with a cape and a wand, and they were doing quirky music, and I was like, all right,
Yeah,
I like
was-
it. Well, okay, what
I
are
was
you
like,
gonna
alright.
put in there? What are you gonna
maybe
put in
don't
there?
put it in there.
Okay, but
if
what
you wanna
music?
Make
okay,
them look like you
okay,
know,
so you put silence in there.
no, maybe don't put the clip in there.
Well, you
Yeah,
gotta
I
put the
mean-
clip in there. Then
Wait.
it's not being true to who he is.
Wait,
Oh,
Walker,
true.
part of it, though, is like, this might, I don't know if I want to say this.
Now say it.
This might sound fucked up, but
Oh,
like,
shit. Bleep my name.
Say
it
it.
was like, it just came to the front of my mind. Like, I don't even know if I want to, because I like to think before I speak.
We'll just say you're on the spectrum,
Okay.
so it's your people.
You can edit it out.
Sure, sure.
What you don't know.
But like, I don't even remember what I was gonna say
Okay,
now.
well, it's been 5 seconds.
Maybe I'm just saying that so I don't have to
Say it.
say it. I actually forgot.
Oh my god.
Oh,
It'll
wow.
come to me. It'll
Dude,
come to me.
I
that
was-
was crazy. Are you
I was
80?
I was in I was in half chub, dog.
Dude,
Yeah,
I,
you built up this anticipation.
I know, I really
Now I
did.
gotta get that test out of me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It'll-
it's
it'll
gonna
come to me.
be
It'll come to me.
Is this what you do? Do you fuck a girl and then sit on the side of the bed and you're like, it'll come
Yeah.
eventually?
Yeah.
you're like
Don't you?
pump, almost there. I forgot.
Yeah. Oh wait.
Oh fuck! Now you're pregnant.
Oh, dude, you left the sponge in the sink.
You left the damn sponge in the. Now the plumber's gonna have to get it out.
Damn it, clogged up the drain with that one. Had to get a
We've
Coke
been
hanger.
having beef over here about the dishes lately.
Oh yeah,
Really?
I've become very petty about it.
he has.
Because
It's great living
Walker-
with Carson.
Walker.
Hand washed all the dishes.
Okay, so we're gonna have to wrap it up soon. So we'll what time? Are we
Don't you wrap it up as
We're
soon as
at,
you tell your version though. Don't do that.
Over an hour and a half.
Oh, well,
Oh,
okay. All right.
whoa.
So let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Whose podcast are you on?
Oh.
Is this your podcast?
Oh.
So what we're gonna
man
do
of
here-
integrity.
So,
Is I'm gonna
Man
tell,
of integrity.
I'm gonna
Why
tell
are you-
my side of the
Why are you
story
singling him out right now?
because he stepped up to me and I
Oh.
punished him.
Oh.
And I'm gonna give
you.
the tail.
Yeah, but
you
but he-
what? What was that you just said?
I punished you.
You punished
Yeah,
me.
But
That's
you,
rich.
You bringing the
What,
reputation of the podcast doesn't just necessarily mean that your opinion is more than his.
No, but see,
Thank
that's
you.
exactly what it
Thank
means.
you, Hunter.
So after I tell this story,
Thank you, Hunter.
and you two cucks are done talking,
What?
Okay,
We're gonna
so
cut
Hey,
this tape off.
hey, you nipped
so-
that in the bud, mister. Hey,
what's gonna happen?
Psychologically, you're making me not want to agree with you already. So
I don't give a fuck because
Yeah.
psychologically I
Wow.
can bend you to my will.
Are you're a terrible human being.
Oh my
my
god,
God.
your parents are fucked. Your parents are fucked.
No. When you didn't.
I will say, dude. Hey,
No,
Me and you
okay.
are pretty good about our dishes.
We're very good about our dishes.
I've seen.
Okay, so
Mason
what's the
clean them. I have
argument
seen
here?
Mason
I
clean
thought
Okay.
we were taking turns.
Wait. So all right. So wait. One real quick segue. I wanted to tell this because this was really funny.
Yeah.
So we have like a book group chat, and we like talk about books in there.
Yeah.
And it's like me, Davis, Walker, and Jaden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I talked about how I read 48 Laws of Power, and Davis's
Oh
big
my
gripe about it is that it makes you a bad person. He's a pussy. So Jaden,
No, he said if you that's not what he said.
World.
If you
Okay.
follow the book to a T and it's like your whole life routine is surrounding that book, then you will become a fucking
okay,
asshole.
well that's literally what I do. So
okay. That's why you're an asshole.
So Jaden's like, what did you think about it? And I was like, I thought it was very good. You can like use it in everyday life and like all that shit. And he was like, how do you use it? Or I was like, I use it on my mother all the time. And he's like, which law? And it was like law 36, like never tell the full truth, always deceive or something like that. And then he stopped replying. And Walker laughed a lot, which I appreciated because it was funny.
I laughed in the middle of my study.
Yeah.
You know what? Hold up. I'm gonna pull the whole entire.
Yeah.
thing.
Find it.
So, Jamie, pull that up.
I'm gonna start telling what's been going on lately here. So
I found.
me and my other roommate, who will not be named, are really the only ones that cooks. Walker uses his gift cards that he gets from his mommy.
Okay.
And he goes to fucking Zaxby's and shit like
Okay.
that. And so
That's
Again,
so
whose
true.
podcast?
So true. So
I see
true.
Walker
I'm agreeing
cook a
with you.
lot.
What?
So-
I'm agreeing with you. What?
yeah, okay, and you live here? Dude, get the fuck out of here.
Basically,
I'm
I
telling
fucking
you,
do.
I'm this close.
I'm gonna walk
I'm
in your
this
room.
close,
I'm gonna
dude.
walk in your
What are
room
you-
with
what
my
are you that
shoes on.
close to doing?
You do that, I'll take your
Yeah?
life.
Oh, really?
I'm not even going to your dad.
Haram.
I'll fucking take
Holy
your life.
shit.
Yeah, I'll rip those little.
Wow.
I'll rip that fucking defective ear off your
Dude, go-
your face,
Go
Yeah,
play
here we
skate.
go.
and I'll shove it in your mouth.
Well, I disagree. I use Law 36 on my mother all the time. Which law is 36? Disdain things you cannot have. Ignoring them is the best revenge.
Yeah.
Fuck my mother. I just burst out laughing in the middle of a quiet ass study building. I did. I was in the
Yeah.
middle of the quiet ass study building. I just go,
It's funny, and I know Jaden doesn't like when you like joke with him, but like I just had to take that opportunity.
yeah.
I feel like Jaden kind of got upset. He was like, "Well, I really wanted to know a serious diagnosis of it,"
No.
and
he
I
wasn't
just
like that. I don't
pulled
think
up
he
with
was like
that. But anyway,
So
so Walker does cook. Walker does cook, right? Walker, you used to not cook at all.
When I was piss poor broke after Christmas and I only had gift cards, I used my gift cards.
Yeah.
Because I had to eat free.
Well, no, even before that,
I mean,
you didn't cook that much.
well, we would go through ebbs
you
and
cook
flows
that
of
much.
dishes available.
Well, whenever you killed a deer, you would
Yeah,
have plentiful meat.
I would cook the deer, and I still have deer I can
Yeah,
cook.
and fucking ramen.
I don't eat ramen that much. I don't even have ramen. That's David.
Whose mac and cheese cup is that in the trash?
That's probably Buddy's.
Well, okay, so but either way, it's me, Mason, and sometimes Walker cooking. I cook every meal because I'm too poor to afford
You used
anything
to just cook a tub full of dried chicken breast.
Yeah, and it was great.
Yeah.
It was great.
Mm-hmm.
So, whenever and Walker started getting on this little high horse, where him and my other roommate Corey would be like, "These dishes are fucked up. Like if we don't respect, how can we respect our?" You said some gay shit. Like how can we respect ourselves if we can't respect the house? And so I read that and I was like, well, that's clearly adding me. And so I was like,
You're telling
okay,
the story perfectly.
it's on.
Yeah.
So
I wish you well.
our dishwasher was broken, and we had no dishes.
Story of my fucking college career.
Yeah. So
We haven't, side fact, we haven't had a working dishwasher. Like, me and Davis and I have not had a working dishwasher.
Yeah.
Since
ever.
not even in Bellamy?
No.
What the fuck?
No.
What the fuck?
Yeah, we've hand washed everything.
Well, that's what we did.
All right, keep going.
Okay, so now Carson,
So what happened was the dishes were overflowing
bad.
the fucking sink.
So
We
bad.
had no clean dishes.
Yeah.
Like literally none. So what I had to do was I had to like literally pull them out of this garbage dump and then just wash them and then use it and then just throw it back in the
You're
sink.
forgetting about a key
And-
development before that.
Because
And
nobody
so-
wanted
You're
to do the
forgetting-
whole pile. Nobody would ever do that.
Yeah.
So
And
how-
so Walker, this is because he's,
You're
He's
forgetting
doing
about
this
a
little thing.
key
So
development.
one day when I was at work and he sent this message, he cleaned all the dishes because he's such a righteous person.
I am.
And so,
I mean,
Thank
shit,
you.
if he washed all of them. I was wondering how the solution
dude,
got
Hunter,
fixed.
quit fucking cucking.
I'm
Yeah.
not
dude.
fucking
Yeah.
cucking.
Yeah.
Fucking
Hey,
get off your knees
yeah.
for 2 seconds.
Just
And
because
will you just listen
just
to
'cause
me?
you're
Because
pissed.
you're wrong. Just because you're wrong. No, I'm attacking you.
just because you're
being a
pissed
cuck.
that you didn't do all the
You're
dishes
being a fucking cuckold.
with your fucking anti-David Goggins attitude.
Dude, I'm about to shove my David Coggins fist right in your father's
David
mouth.
Cockins. I'm about to
David
shove my David
Cockins.
Cockins in your fucking...
I'm
That's
about
a
to
fucking middle
go off.
schooler sketch right there. David Cochran.
You're really
all right.
pissing me off.
I'll let you finish.
Okay.
I'll allow you to finish.
All right. Many women ask me to finish. All right.
No, they don't.
So,
Damn right.
so anyway, so Walker does the dishes, and so I'm like, okay, I'll stoop down to their level for a little while.
Stoop
I'll be the
down.
bigger person.
Wow.
Right? So
What
I'll-
in the world?
I'll-
I don't
I'll
think
go-
that's being the bigger person.
Hunter,
stooping
again,
down
dude.
to their level.
Shut the fuck up! You fucking cuckold! Get over there and pull Walker. Pull your massive dick
You're-
out.
you're
and
wrong.
Let him suck on it.
You're just pissed
Because
because
this
you're wrong.
man's fucking about to. He's about to suck on it like a baby with a fucking bottle, dude.
Oh, fucking pacifier. Let me see it.
So I'm buying into the game here. I'll play the game.
Okay.
So I clean the dishes now as I go, right? So I'll cook and then I'll clean the dish. I'll clean the pan
Yeah.
and all that shit. And for a while the sink was empty because everybody's cleaning and it was great. Well, somebody, I don't know who,
Don't look at me.
started to break that social construct that we had.
Mm.
And so now that the dishes are now accumulating in the fucking sink, I'm like,
do
fuck
think
it.
it was kegs and eggs.
I don't think so.
Because I don't know, dude. They piled up like
I know.
that.
I don't know. But they started piling up, so I was like, fuck it. I'm not gonna do my dishes if they've because now they've betrayed me, right?
Okay.
They've betrayed me.
Okay.
I was the bigger person.
Yeah.
I was the better man. And now
After Walker.
And now they're fucking me over. Dude, I swear to God. Like, dead ass. Dude, get over there and gargle on his balls because you're basically doing it right
I just
now.
hope I can tell my side.
No, I'm telling you right now, we're ending it
can't do
immediately
that.
as I
You can't.
conclude
No,
my side.
he's telling the facts.
Yeah.
Is what he's
Yeah.
doing.
Wow.
No.
You all you
You're
say.
totally-
No,
his
that
balls
was
now.
that
All
was
you
joke.
say
That
is
was joke.
opinions. No, it wasn't. It's okay. You don't have to mask your insecurities
Yeah.
with you know.
No.
What?
Don't shut
I
the
mean,
fuck
what are you
up.
doing?
dude.
Okay. You don't have
Holy
to do that.
shit. You're about
So-
to gargle my fucking sack, dude.
So I mean, this is what the government does. They give one side of the information, and that's it, and that's good. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm taking that approach.
Okay, you're gonna put your damn Listerine in your mouth, and I'm gonna teleportation
Okay.
jutsu my sack
So
down your throat.
So it's all fun and games, but little buddy, I want you to get the stop recording button
Okay,
ready.
okay,
so put your
kid.
finger up.
Okay,
Alright.
what's your fucking KD, kid?
So
Put your finger
this
on the
is
back.
super quick. So the dishwasher broke. Dishes were piled. Did he really hit it? You son of a
No,
bitch.
no. We're still going. We're still going.
No, we're not.
No, yes we are. Yes we are. I
No,
swear.
we're-
I was just looking at the time.
Okay, look. So when the dishwasher broke, the dishes piled up, and the house has been on this thing because they wanted to host Kegs and Eggs here, and everybody was like, well, "No one respects her place and shit." And I look in the kitchen,
Which is true.
and then there's just a mound of fucking dishes, and
Yeah.
I'm like, "Bro, this is shit." So I said, "We talk about people respecting our house, but we don't even respect it. We don't respect ourselves.
Yeah, yeah.
Not that. But
It
then
was
we
so
don't.
still
Yeah.
disgusting.
Okay,
That was a disgusting.
because you're a big
remark.
man. You're a big man.
I was being the bigger.
Oh,
person.
you were. So then I hand washed all the dishes just as I started scratching. I sent a text. I was like, "Hey, dude,
Yeah.
let's hand wash as we go."
It's not what you said.
Then the dishes piled up again.
It's not what you said.
What did that was the
It
text.
wasn't. Hey, dude, let's wash the dishes. It was like this is disgusting. I can't believe this. You
No,
like,
I
turned
literally
into
was just
fucking
like-
Mary Poppins. You're like, I can't believe that. This is how we treat.
Oh, you're a big man.
Yeah, I am.
You're a big man.
Well, pull down your pants real fast, Walker, because I was gonna say if he didn't have anything to do with the
There's a
dishes,
lot of
Here we
hate.
go again.
There's a lot of
Here we
hate.
go again.
A lot of hate in those words
All
from
right,
Carson.
Well,
anyway, so I did the
everybody
dishes.
that's listening to this knows that I'm the one who's being oppressed.
Okay.
I'm the black sheep.
Yes, you Aryan boy.
God,
Life's
why
been
did
so
you
tough.
have to make that?
I'll
the
shoulder
fucking
that
reference?
burden.
Wait,
I'll shoulder that
what was the
burden.
reference you just?
I'm the black sheep.
Jesus Christ, dude! You fuck.
I'm the
This
dark
is the
horse.
thing that Carson does is he doesn't mean to say racial things, but they just fucking.
Let's put
happen.
It's a fucking phrase, dude.
I know it is.
Oh my god, dude! Did you lose your dick yesterday?
Yeah,
Where'd it go?
I broke it off in your ass.
Anyway, so I did the dishes. The dishes piled up. Then I made the grave mistake that many members of this house have made before, but I made it. And when I made it, it was really bad because I'm so perfect that when I make a mistake, it's a really big deal.
Okay.
It's not true.
I
Now
left
you
a
got
pan.
that Carson ego on you.
Right. Yeah.
Carson's like, fuck yeah.
Anyway, so I accidentally left a pan on the stove and I didn't clean it. It's true.
But the stove wasn't on.
The stove wasn't on.
That's
true.
good.
That's true. Or the oven last
And I
night.
have done that twice.
Yeah.
I've done that
bad,
before
bad.
too. I've done that.
But anyway, and so I didn't. I left the stuff on the stove, which is my bad. So Carson sends this really petty fucking text to me with a fucking picture on it, and I was like, you know what? Okay, I'm sorry.
Wait, did he individually text you?
Yeah,
or
he
was it-
individually texted me.
Okay.
Wait,
and
no,
then-
it was in the group chat.
no, not the pan.
Oh, well, you did another time and I sent it in the group chat.
I don't know,
Okay,
dude.
I was gonna say it would be even pettier if it was. in the
Yeah,
group chat.
maybe. I don't know.
Definitely.
I don't know.
I get
Don't
petty.
ever.
as
See,
fuck.
when
I
lower
know you
people
do.
try to attack me, I just brush it off. Don't even realize it. When lower people come at me, I'm just like, oh, what was that? A gnat? What was it? What was it?
Oh, really?
Okay.
Somebody left
Okay.
the door open. There's a lot of
then
flies in here.
let me tell another story after this.
What?
Okay,
Let's story.
all right.
Okay.
All right, so
This
all right,
is-
we'll
this is
wrap
the
this
last
one up.
story.
We'll
Yeah.
wrap this one up. Basically, ever since that, when I felt disrespected, I said I'm gonna pull a big dick move.
Okay.
So now
okay.
every time I cook, I
Yeah.
cook,
Yeah.
which is at least twice a day, breakfast, dinner, or lunch
Yeah.
if I do that.
Okay.
I'll clean my dishes and I'll text in the group chat saying all my dishes are clean.
Yeah. big
Every
man.
day.
Big man.
Every day.
Big man.
It is the bigger man.
Big man.
I'm asserting dominance. But so this was one night. This was, oh my god, dude. This was one of the funniest things ever.
What?
This was one of the funniest things ever. So I was just stirring up trouble.
What was
Remember when you and Mason
Oh yeah, cause
got upset
yeah,
with
dude.
me.
Yeah, cause
So,
you just kept.
I think you told me
twisting the
about
knife.
this.
I did tell you about
Yeah, you
this.
did.
Yeah.
So
fuck was
Mason, he got mad at me because I said something like you don't do shit around the house or something like that, and so he got upset. I think I said that everybody in this house babies you, and that was like really.
I did hear that he's kind of messy. Is he changed a little bit?
Honestly, he's changed.
He's changed. He's changed a good bit.
Yeah.
He used to be bad.
Yeah.
He used to be
he's
really
changed.
bad,
He's
and so that's why I said that shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
But so then I'm kind of just in I'm in goblin mode. I'm in goblin mode.
You were.
Yeah.
And so I start shit with Walker,
Yeah.
which I'm not gonna.
Yeah,
say
you
what it
can't
was.
say that.
I'm not gonna say what it was.
Exactly.
But Walker gets overly pissed.
No, I don't because
Yeah,
you
do.
said you assumed that I jumped to 10. I didn't jump
well,
to 10.
I feel like y'all
What?
have to.
No,
No,
we can't. No, we literally can't.
We can't.
Okay.
Anyway, what he's like, I started out getting annoyed because I was like, dude, this is a ridiculous thing that I have to defend, which it was.
No.
It was. It
So
was.
you're the bigger purse.
Well, now I have to fucking.
I will
know.
tell you after.
We'll tell you after.
the podcast.
Okay.
But anyway, and then I was like, all right, I'm done. I'm not going to really be in this situation. I'm going to be the bigger man and remove myself
Can I
from
tell
the
this part?
Yeah.
Can I tell this part?
That's bit.
Can I tell this part?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. So much for removing yourself from the situation.
Oh, once you
So
drug me
then
back in.
I texted in our group chat.
Oh, man.
And I was like something like, "Good night, princesses. I love you. Sleep tight."
Yeah.
And we had both they had gone to bed on bad notes.
Yeah.
Like it had ended
The
badly.
terms were not good.
And then I said that, and then in unison, and they're on opposite
all
sides of the
come
house. They come out, and they're like,
I was so
"You're not
pissed.
gonna do this to us."
Yeah. No, I remember you telling me
Like,
about that.
so-
They had thought about this. This was premeditated. Like I had been a problem that was on their mind, and they're like, "You're not
Honestly,
gonna continue
you
doing
weren't.
this to us."
It was just that was just like poking the bear, and I was like, all right, dude. There's
think-
got to be a
Well,
certain point where it's like, bro, chill.
I feel like I'm the mediator. Walker, was it like a coordinated attack where you're like,
No,
all right, let's go out
no,
there right now?
I don't
No.
think we didn't come out simultaneously. I came out first, and then Mason came out.
Y'all came out basically at the same
No,
time.
because I think he heard me, and as soon as he heard me, he was out. Like
Well,
the first
whatever.
word I said, he was like, "I'm out too."
they get real pissed. At
I
me.
was, dude.
like real pissed. He was pissed.
I was. That was
And
one of the
so-
more pissed. That was the most pissed I've been at you because I was like, "This
No,
is so."
we had the incident with the trash can, which was way worse.
No, that was you pissed.
I
at me.
was more pissed
You were
that
pissed
time.
at me. I was just like, "Bro,
You were
I ain't going to-"
pissed.
I was pissed that
You
you
were
were coming
pissed.
at me.
I wasn't even really pissed at you. I was
I
pissed
wasn't.
at
I wasn't pissed. I was just
God,
like,
dude.
"Bro, what
the
the
big old
fuck?"
pissed party.
I'm
was
so
like,
glad I
Piss
don't
party.
live here with
Yeah,
you guys.
it's
like,
some
Well, me and
drama.
and
but I
Carson
would have
are-
been
this
thrown
is
into
a-
the mix, just fucking.
This is a testament.
Going
I would
ape
have
shit.
come after you hard.
oh
This
wow.
is a
Come
testament
after
of
you
me
all.
and
Yeah,
I
Carson's
would've
friendship,
made you
though. I will say
cry.
that.
Really?
Every night
Yeah,
you would go to
really?
bed and be like, "God, dude, I fucked up so bad talking about her today." Like, I want to knock on his door and apologize, but like, it's not even worth it because I know he's better than me.
Okay.
But it
all
is a
right.
testament of our
All right, but
friendship.
so I had one of the funniest moments in like an internal dialogue
Oh god.
where they were sitting there and we had kind of resolved things. Like things were cooling down because they came out swinging, and then we were like they
This
were gonna
was the
go to
same.
This is the same night.
Yeah.
of this shit. And I was like, Carson, like, don't say what you're about to say.
And you
'Cause if
couldn't
say what
help
you're-
yourself.
Yeah, I was like, if you say what you're about to say, it's the
You,
hell's
you,
gonna
you
break
got the
loose.
angel and the devil
Yeah,
on
yeah,
your shoulders.
Exactly,
Yeah,
exactly. And so I'm like, fuck it, I have to say it.
Yeah, oh, yeah,
Because
and you
if I
did.
don't,
Oh, and you did.
I'm gonna
it'll
be
never
upset.
be said.
And so I said, just as nothing was being said at this point, everything was quiet. I was like,
You bastard.
no, I know, I'm a bastard.
He was.
I know.
You know it's bad when even Carson is like,
Guilty
I was
as
a
charged.
bastard that
I know.
night. He's not
Guilty
even
as
denying.
charged.
It's all cordial, and then he's
bastard.
like,
He was,
"Nah,
dude,
we're
yeah.
not done yet."
And so I was like,
Phase 2 of the boss battle.
I just said, I was like, I threw my hands up. I was like, can I just be honest right now? You two are acting like huge fucking pussies right now.
Oh, and
And
I was like,
they
I was like,
went off
are you
on
fucking
me.
kidding me, dude?
They went off. They were like, why do you always have to be a shitty person? Like, you always have to get the last word and all
Well,
that
that's
shit.
not what I said.
No, y'all
I
were
would not be like
y'all were
that.
coming at me. Y'all
I
were
was just
throwing
like, bro,
shots.
I don't understand. I really genuinely didn't. But you admit it. You were on a goblin mode that night.
I was on goblin.
And I was like,
mode.
this little shithead.
Yeah.
Little fuckface.
Yeah.
It's
Don't
just-
call me little, okay?
Well,
Let's get that straight.
hey.
Let's get that
Whoa.
straight. What the
Hey.
fuck are you laughing at? Huh?
Somebody's upset.
I'm not little.
Oh god.
Okay, it's cool.
Don't call me fucking little.
Okay.
I'm
didn't
gonna get
even
pissed.
call
Okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Dude, listen,
It's
if he
okay.
calls me little one more time, I'll fucking
gonna
come
beat
after
my
you.
ass.
Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa, it's
Yeah.
okay. Hey,
All right.
no one's putting anything on the top shelf.
Just don't let
worry.
it happen again,
Don't
little
worry.
sport.
All right,
Don't
big
worry. Hey. God.
Is that better? Is that better? Oh fuck. All right. Any last words?
Oh, yeah, I think we
for
have
y'all?
to do it there.
Dude, this was a great time.
It was
Thanks for
good.
having me,
Yeah.
dude.
We're gonna have you back on. You were way better
Yeah.
than Brian. Brian's
Was I?
fucking.
No, seriously. Did I? I thought
No, you were way
No,
better
that
than
was,
Brian.
that was
Cool.
good.
You
This
didn't
is-
have to go and get Margs with Ben Morris.
like no offense, no
mid-podcast.
offense to Brian or whatever, but
Dude, he's gonna hear
like this is honestly one of my favorite podcasts.
Yeah, I
I've
agree.
done.
No.
You're
Yeah.
very good,
Thanks, guys.
very knowledgeable,
Yeah.
and shit.
I thought
fun.
it was fun, dude. We had
Yeah.
some serious moments. We
Yeah.
had some.
Yeah.
fucking-
That's
Hey.
what you need. It's
Yeah.
raw. We give it to
Straight-
you
hey.
raw.
Hey, we've
Yeah.
never had a 2-hour special before. So.
Yeah, no, we
Holy
haven't.
shit, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the
Dang.
first one.
Yeah.
Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Follow TikTok bar
Oh, yeah.
underscore talk. We just posted a funny one tonight. Follow Def Left on Apple Music or Spotify,
Oh,
whatever you
yeah.
can get it. Follow Walker on Vanguard where he can fucking write a paper about gender theory and conservatism.
Yeah, dude. That's my next story, dude.
Yeah.
It's my capstone.
Why men should be men. But yeah, that's all.
All right, y'all have a great night.
Yeah.